There we go. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Is this thing on? Hold up, let me turn the game audio up. Once I actually get the game open. Kind of an issue. Hello, everybody. Hi, what's going on? Hi, YouTube. I'm so sorry for the YouTube-only people. I haven't been live over here in a month. So for like a long time. Hi, so I've been busy with my college finals. Finals are done now. We're free. I have things I can talk about it, and things that I have done, but I'm glad that it is over. Anyway, hello, welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing great today. Folks. Actually, you know what? No, this is the wrong game. I don't want to boot up this one real quick. Hold up. Return to game select. Hold up. 1 second. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. We're getting there. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day today. So, Sonic X Shadow Generations, right? I made a mistake. A long time ago, I played through Shadow Generations on stream. It was the day the game came out. I played it front to back, on stream, right? I played the entire game on there. And if I remember at the end of the stream, I think I mentioned that I would get around to streaming the original Sonic Generations at some point in the future. So, guess who completely forgot that he never beat the original Sonic Generations on my physical copy on PS5? And it just suddenly beamed back into my brain. I also never bothered doing any of these stupid gates. Did you ever do the DLC? Oh, no, I did the DLC. No, I did that ages ago. Imagine the Seaside Hill clip was what gave you the spark to play again. No, it was literally because I just straight up forgot that I still had to do this. And I was thinking to myself, man, I'm done with finals. I can actually stream again. Let's just play some Sonic the Hedgehog. Because I've been in a real Sonic kick lately. I beat Colors again. I replayed the Colors on the Wii earlier this year. Oh no, that's Clover's save file from when she tried the game on my PlayStation and didn't really vibe with it much. But I was just thinking to myself, man, I haven't played Sonic Generations in a bit. Which is what I usually say once a year, and then I just replay the entire game or some version of it or something. Oh my god, I didn't mean to turn on Oma Chow. Ew, did I turn him on? Did I miss a button prompt? But yeah, for those curious, I've played this game like dozens of times before. I've beaten the 3DS version, I've beaten it on Xbox 360, beat it on Xbox One, beat the original PC version. Have not beaten the updated PC version as well, because of course I have this game on PC and PlayStation. I got PS5 originally at launch because I wanted the physical copy. And then at some point in the future, my roommate, who I'm in a Steam family with, ended up getting the game for himself on PC because I convinced him to get it. And I replayed Shadow Generations on that. So, and I kind of completely forgot. I was like, oh wait, I still have to beat the OG Generations on PlayStation. So I'm a little rusty because I mainly played Shadow Generations the last time I felt like playing a Generations campaign, right? Because, I mean, you say you're playing through Sonic Generations, and that could technically be referring to 3 different games at this point. So who friggin' knows? But, you know, hope you've all been doing good. I know it's been a week since I've last been live at all, not just aside from on YouTube. Not counting the Star Fox stream. We don't count the Star Fox stream. Because that didn't even last 2 hours, right? Oh yeah, I feel bad for YouTube. Y'all missed it. I did react to the Star Fox direct live, but it went live so suddenly. I literally didn't have time to do a YouTube stream, even though I considered doing one. It was kind of rough. Okay, I gotta run ads. There we go. Ads are now running on Twitch. I was just thinking, it's like, they have to be running. I'd rather them run during the cutscene that I think everybody and their mother has watched like a dozen times before, right? Don't go volume and phone is dying low, but just wanted to say hi and good luck. Might pop back in later. Okay, Clover. Hold on, wait. No, because I'm like, tab is cropped. Let me send my heart emojis to my loving girlfriend that I spent yesterday with. Oh, speaking of. Yesterday, my girlfriend in Sonic games, I finally beat Sonic Riders Zero Gravity for the first time. I never actually played any of the Riders games before. And I did have time, because I didn't even realize that that game is only like 5 hours. And I saw a cutscene for it on Twitter. I was like, man, this looks kind of cool. I sat down, started playing it, and then I realized, oh my god, this game is only, what, like, at maximum, it's like 3 hours. The final boss took me a couple attempts. So I just ran through it and the game was fun. And usually when I get that Sonic kick, I just play a Sonic game and I'm done with it, right? But it doesn't feel like the Sonic kick really wore off. So I'm just gonna keep playing Sonic games for a bit. Speaking of, what are your thoughts on the Star Fox remake? So I have oh my god, is the game audio loud? Hold up, let me turn it down a smidge slower. Either that or this cutscene is just really loud. My thoughts on Star Fox 2026 is that it looks okay. That's kind of the best I can put it. It looks fine. Like, the graphics look mixed. I see what they're going for, but I liked how Star Fox Zero looked more. But I think what really gets is the fact it's a remake of Zero. It's not even a reimagining like Zero is, right? Where they used the same planets and story and then made all new levels. No, the levels are just straight out of 64. Gang, I'm good. I think that's really disappointing. I feel bad for the Star Fox fans. I've been seeing them crash out, like, all over Twitter. I just feel awful for those folks, you know? Like, man, they got Star Fox fans in the torture hold. It's brutal. Falco looks so chopped. I totally agree. I think Slippy was the one who got the worst of it, though. Because, like, at least you can look at Falco, and he still looks like Falco from some angles. You look at this new take on Slippy, and it doesn't look like the right guy. I think the issue with Slippy, right, is that... Hold up, I'm getting used to the controls. It's been a minute. Oh, I forgot they had the stupid drop dash in this version. I have no idea why they do. How do I turn that off? But yeah, Slippy looks totally chopped in the remake, right? He looks awful. Oh, I can do one of my favorite things to do in this game. No, I can't. There it is! Yeah, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog! Look at me hug this wall! Ha! Ha! Rah! But yeah, I think Slippy looks the most chopped. I think he got the absolute shortest end of the stick. I feel so bad for him. Okay, hold up. It's been a minute since I last played this game. That's right, I know how to drift. I've played this game through all the way like 3 times. No, it's not this bridge, it's a later one. Like I said, it's been a minute. Because I'm used to colors physics. Because that was the last modern Sonic game I played. I love the drift button in this game. I think it's the most fun thing in, like, the entire series. Mechanic-wise. I will say the Doom Wings come close, right? But I gotta give it to the drift in this game. It's so fun to use. This is actually one of the cleanest runs I've done in Green Hill in ages. I mean, I'm not really expecting to die at this point of the game, right? Hit it! Boosh. But I've kept good times so far. I'm not going to treat this like a speedrun, but honestly, if I feel like it, I might even finish this entire game in one sitting tonight. Because, I mean, I don't really have much else to do other than the fact that I have to drive like 4 hours to go see my parents for Mother's Day tomorrow. Oh, by the way, reminder to everyone in chat, Mother's Day is this Sunday. If you're stateside, it's Mother's Day this Sunday. Do not forget. Go get something nice for your mom. Go get her, like, some flowers, or take her out to dinner or something. Or at least go talk to her if you haven't messaged her in a bit. Just as a reminder, folks, go see your moms this Sunday. I know it's, like, one of the holidays that's not necessarily forgettable in concept, but you always forget what day Mother's Day is on until it sneaks up on you. Don't forget. Everybody, Mother's Day is coming up soon. This is your Mystic Aidan warning. Oh, I flubbed that. I totally screwed that bit up. Screw it. I'm not used to the air boost actually being good in this game. Whatever. Let's Trying to take the top route, but no, I can't be cool. Heaven forbid. Okay, that was sick. Yes, this one's the secret path. There we go. All right, let's take the alt route this time. Oop, too far on the drift. I'm hitting the button. Come on, there we go. Messed up that trick a bit. Nice. Sig with it. Nice. Clean. Hi, Belle. Welcome in. Hope you're doing great today. Planning on getting your mom a replacement for a necklace she lost on vacation. Oh, PJ, that's sweet. I hope you already got it. Because it's coming up real soon. Sick with it. I'm sick with it. Welcome in, Ox Fury. Did I already say that? I don't know. I'm a little scattered.
Thanks, Sonic. That was awful.
Because today I had some, like, errands to run and stuff in the morning. Had to restock on a couple things around the house.
Well, you're safe now.
Didn't restock on everything. Forgot one, thing, and that's gas for my truck. Somehow, I went all the way to Costco and forgot to get gas. That's annoying. So I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow because I gotta drive all the way back to my parents. Which is, that's mildly annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot they rewrote the dialogue.
We can start over there.
I like the Interstellar amusement park line. That's cute. Gonna go eat dinner now? Hey, see ya, PJ. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I gotta think about getting dinner myself. Because, did my dad ever send me the thing? Hold up. My train of thought got completely derailed. Yes, he did. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking about ordering something. Because he got 1 year older a few days ago. Well, happy late birthday, Splatter Sparks. Hope you got something good out of it. Yeah, I didn't get a single, red ring in that stage. I didn't even see any. Or Chow, for that matter. How did the Chow collection, like, work in this? Because, like I said, I never actually played the updated version of Generations. Other than the fact it runs a little smoother on consoles and stuff, right? I know they added those, like, collectible Chow. But I have no idea where they, like, hide. Much less, you know, how do you actually get them? Because don't you have to get, like, hints for them or something? Hold up. I want to do these in the correct order. Here we go. God, this game's gimmick was so cool, switching between classic and modern Sonic. It's a real shame they let that go on for way too long, and now classic Sonic is just not leaving. Okay, drop dash actually works in this game specifically. The drop dash actually works. Here we go. Have I ever talked about my nostalgia for, like, the older classic Sonic games on this channel? I don't know if I've ever really brought it up before. Me and my brother had this crummy Sega Genesis. Not the actual console. No. The at-games plug-and-play. You know, that they would always refuse to specifically include Sonic 3 and Knuckles on. So, Sonic 2, me and my brother used to play together all the time on this Sega Genesis plug-and-play. Like, even though we tried the multiplayer mode, never said it was good, so we would just occasionally play it. And I also played a lot of the mobile port of Sonic 2 as well. So I'm very nostalgic for Chemical Plant as a zone. More so for Emerald Hill, I would argue, but very nostalgic for Chemical Plant. You know, because you could always beat Emerald Hill, but you could never beat Chemical Plant. That's the way of the 6-year-old playing Sonic 2 nowadays. I was able to put a multi-year-long bit to rest playing Paper Mario the Origami King for myself without spoilers. Did you hold out for spoilers on that game for over half a decade? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has been over half a decade since Paper Mario the Origami King came out, right? That's kind of scary, dude. Has it really been that long? Oh, I almost got that red ring. Give me that. I want that. Ha ha ha! I'm rich. I'm so full of red ring. Yup, seriously, that's impressive. Chemical Plant is so sick, though. The music is good. The music for Chemical Plant Act Act 2 in this game is awesome. I think it's the best remix of the song in general. I will say shout out to Sega for having restraint and not putting Chemical Plant as a track in Crossworlds. They had all the assets. You figured they could have. It could have made for a cool track, and they just didn't. Because everyone was like, we're so tired of Chemical Plant. So I appreciate the restraint. The key was forgetting about it for 3/4 of the time. If it works, it works. Wow, I got a red star ring. Here we go. Let me switch. Absolutely love the mix of Chemical Plant Zone and funky beats from Lethal League. You know what? You're right. It does sound very similar to that. I didn't even think about that. Okay, I turned up the volume a very small smidgen for this stage specifically. Let me know if it's too loud. I just want to jam out to this. Sorry in advance if I don't read chat a lot during the modern stages. They're hard to control. I know there's some crazy routes you can take in this stage, right? But I usually don't take them because I'm not great at video games. Yeah, see? That was awful. That was so bad. That was so bad. I completely jumped over the ramp. I didn't even know you could do that. That was genuinely awful. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so out of practice with this. Bear with me, folks. Okay. Take 2. Yeah, I know you can do some crazy stuff in this opening section. This stage has some crazy, like, open air routes. But I never figured out how to do them, no matter how many times I tried. No, we're taking the grind rail this time. There we go. Got it. Sig with it. No. Sonic. Back. Back a little bit. Almost there. Got it. I will say, one thing I will give Generations level design specifically huge praise for is I think this might be the first Sonic game to make Sonic feel, like, faster than light. Like, most Sonic games make Sonic feel relatively fast, but I think Generations is the one where Sonic feels the fastest. Like, Shadow Generations, you could definitely make the argument Shadow Generations is like a better overall game with better level design. Personally, I would agree on level design, but I don't agree in game feel. I looked away, what happened? I just missed a very obvious jump. Trying to think about what else happened between now and the last stream. Oh yeah, remember I mentioned this before, how me and Clover have been watching through Ben 10, right? We were about near the end of Ultimate Alien Season 1. So we've been making our way through. Didn't even realize we passed 100 episodes watched of this one show, by the way. But now the comic book finally started. Oh, hi MLS, what's up, buddy? But yeah, the new Ben 10 comic book by the original creators started at Dynamite Comics. And we actually got a copy of the entire first issue early. We went to pre-order it at our local comic shop a little bit before it came out. And they just straight up let us have the issue early. Like, we were like, wait, no, we didn't mean to get the issue early. But we came in for free comic book day anyways, and we were like, well, we might as well pre-order the book while we're here, because we were gonna get it on release day. He let us pick our covers and everything for the early release. It was awesome. Based comic store? I know, right? I'm hooked. I'm gonna go back there to get every future issue. I know the deadline for pre-ordering issue 2 is coming up soon. I was thinking about doing it, but their hours are a little consistent for when they're open. So, I probably should have done it today, but I completely forgot to. I might actually ask Clover if she can do it for me to grab issue 2. Because it's Heat Blast on the cover, guys! It's Heat Blast on the cover! That's my number 2 favorite alien. Number 1 is Cannonbolt, so I'm excited for issue 3. There we go. No, don't fumble this. Don't fumble this, you hedgehog! That miserable rodent! Oh my god. Don't. There we go. Okay. Other side. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait, there are alt covers? Yeah, there's different there's multiple covers for every issue. I got the one with all 10 aliens on it. Clover got the one with 4 arms. Not the one where it's just 4 arms his face. It's the one with 4 arms, like aura farming in the back of the image. I have the one where it's him dead center with all the aliens. I'd tell the artist if I could, but I can't remember them off the top of my head for each variant cover. I considered making a YouTube short on it, but I didn't get around to doing it, because well, I mean, the day it finally came out was the day after finals ended. I literally did not have time. That was a 1 frame gap. Oh god, are there gonna be scalpers for the Ben 10 comics? That's the thing. Issue number 1 is completely sold out everywhere. The first issue of Ben 10 is completely sold out. The distributors all ran out of their issues. Comic shops are saying that apparently the demand for this specific comic was hitting absolute Batman levels at some locations, which is crazy. They've already promised they're reprinting issue number 1. So they've already promised reprints are coming alongside the release of issue number 2. So if y'all going to pick up issue number 2, preferably on the day it comes out if you actually want to get it, they're gonna have restocks of issue 1. So, I was only kidding, I know, right? But I will say, the book is also available digitally. So, if any of you folks do want to go grab it, you can get the issue digitally. And I would highly, highly encourage you, if you've got $5 to spare, that first issue is sick. But you should get it physically. I think it's still available on some online retailers if you do some digging. Just 1 shot of coding assignment, huge W? That's huge chance. Thanks for the resub. Never walls of waves of fires, but what? What does that mean in the context of Paper Mario? I'm stuck. I've got nothing, Splatter Sparks. What I was saying though was that they're reprinting issue number 1, so I'm hyped. I'm ready for it. Donating for Persona 5 because L Sonic. Get out of my sight, Chance. Get out of my sight. You'll get P5 when we get that darn Cherish video that you were supposed to edit a year ago.
Wonderful.
Oh my god. What was I saying though? Is that right? Issue number 1 was really good. I specifically want to do Classic Sonic 2nd for this. This stage is so sick, dude. This is one of the better ones in the game. Granted, most of the stages in Sonic Generations are fantastic, right?
You can perform freestyle tricks by jumping off trick jump panels.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Aidan takes the top path at a Sonic level. I'm goated. I'm not goated. No. Not off the ledge. See, I'm goated, guys. Right, what I was gonna say is that issue number 1 is available digitally, but that issue's art is so good. If you can get it physically, you should. It's so peak. But yeah, do you guys want me to make shorts or something on the Ben 10 comics? Because I'm gonna be reading them every month anyway, I might as well. And we're about to enter the biggest Mystic Aidan filler arc of all time, where I'm just gonna be streaming whatever I feel like. So, until we wait until Gen 10 to get anything, even a release date. Now, oh, come on, I was almost there. Categorical fumble. Also, don't think you can stream anything that goes well with Ben 10. I'm more talking about just making shorts on the comic books. And for the record, the series has video games. It's just that a lot of the video games are mixed to bad. There's a specific one I actually want to do a short stream of. Not a short stream, just a stream of with Clover eventually. And it's Ben 10 Galactic Racing for the Xbox 360. And I think it's on Wii U? It might be. I know it's on Wii at least. Specifically because that game is the only one that is multiplayer with both of our favorite aliens playable in it. Where both of us can play as said alien. Because that is Ultimate Cannonbolt, and it has Big Chill playable in the one game. So, that's the best we can do. So at some point, I do want to do a stream of that with her, just for funsies. If this is something you actually want to do, then go for it. It's just that I have a lot of thoughts on it. So I want to get around to doing it. I don't know how I want to phrase it. Because the problem is I feel like all my thoughts on the books are on the books so far, just from that first issue, might even be a little too much for 1 to 3 minutes. But I also do not feel like editing main channel videos for this. Feels like a second channel thing, even though I don't... you know what I will say, though? I do not believe in the second channel prospect. I understand it from, specifically for small channels. Unless you're doing a literal slop project of doing whatever you want, if you're putting anything into effort in as a small YouTube channel, you should be uploading it on your main channel and see if it lands. I don't believe in small channels having, like, side channels. Oh, Chow! We got a Chow! Hello, little buddy! Oh, cute. Well, if you're gonna upload, like, straight Let's Play videos onto a scripted video channel, that's different if it's not live, right? You probably should make a separate channel for that. But if you're gonna make scripted content at all, it should be on your main channel. Or it should be on one of your social media platforms. Because at that point, you're just sacrificing points for your main channel. Because it's not gonna get pushed to anyone if you make it all. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like, I think there is some content that could be better fitting for an alt channel, but I don't know. There's different ways you can handle it. We do have to unlock the stomp? Oh, no you don't. I have it right here. I just don't use the stomp often, because I think it's almost more fun to play without it. Like, the stomp is fun, but it sometimes screws you over, so it can be mixed. Categorical misinput. Man, every time I die, though, you lose the S rank. I wasn't expecting an S ranks. I'm just kind of playing this game just to clear it on PlayStation. Because you'll notice that I haven't gotten the achievements yet, right? That's because some of the achievements for the earlier levels were gotten by Clover playing through this game on my PlayStation. Because I just wanted her to give the game a go at one point, and this was conveniently the easiest way I had to get her to play it. And she only played through, I think, the classic part of the game. Didn't get past it. Hey, Crimson Alpha, welcome in. Man, it looks like everybody's live tonight. That's kind of crazy. Doesn't the stomp give you a boosted jump? Oh, you might be thinking of Sonic Adventure 2. Because Sonic Adventure 2 is the bounce bracelet. Hold up. Let me go out of here. Here, let me just... The stomp doesn't give you any sort of boosted jump in this game. Unless there's an upgrade for that. There might be? Let me check the shop. I never use the modifiers in this game. Yeah, sure-footed, safety net, last chance, 10-second, athleticism, blast off, speed up. Speed up could be fun. I'll buy it. How do I equip it? Skill customization, there we go. Alright, let's do classic. Actually, hold up. Aidan, I'm guessing from the comment from earlier you never played Origami King. I have actually not finished any of the Paper Mario games. I owned Super back in the day. I still actually own Super Paper Mario somewhere. It's in my Wii collection back home. But not my kind of game. I don't know. It was fun. I never ended up finishing it because I kept restarting as a kid because I kept getting stuck. Right? And I've never really made headway on any of the other games. Like, I think I started Thousand Year Door in emulator, but I didn't get far in it because I got bored. I don't know. I will say, I just don't think Paper Mario is really my thing. You'd think I'd like it more because I'm a big turn-based RPG guy, but I don't know. Not really my shtick. I've got a couple friends, like Neko Lacey. She's really into that game. I think she's played Paper Mario 64, like, upwards of 20 times or something. Shocked she doesn't speedrun that game. But, Paper Mario's never really been my thing. The new games don't interest me at all. I've got a buddy who owns a Thousand Year Door remake, and I could probably borrow it from him if I asked, but I don't know. Not really my shtick. Might give it a go on stream eventually. But then again, I already know a lot of spoilers about those games from like other people talking about it or the cultural conversation. Or like video game top 10 videos because they're all obsessed with Thousand Year Door. You know, before it got remade and then they all stopped caring about it. I just want the speed shoes. Thank you. I don't know why they give me the speed shoes here. They don't do anything. You have to take this such a tight platforming section. It's like, oh yeah, the speed shoes make it harder. I kind of just like harder RPGs. I've tried Paper Mario, but it's pretty simple. Yeah, I heard that Thousand Year Door is like the post-game thing that's like harder, but especially the newer ones just look brain dead easy. Like I was watching a YouTube video without really understanding the how the game works. Like as a review on Origami King, I was watching the background footage and I'm like, is that it? The second you understand what the grid-based stuff you're supposed to hit, the entire puzzle seemed like so obvious. I was like, if I played this game, I would genuinely get mad from having to do these battles. So I just kind of skipped on it. Mario and Luigi has a lot more going on in those games. They actually do get difficult. Because if I recall correctly, the reason I dropped Super Paper Mario as a kid wasn't because I was getting stuck. It's because I was getting stuck on puzzles, not on combat. Then again, that game's weird. It's like a half platformer, half, you know, RPG. Kind of both. So. Which Sonic game is the one where Sonic becomes a knight? I haven't played that one, but I really want to. That's Sonic and the Black Knight on the Wii. I have mixed opinions about that game. Had it as a kid, couldn't get far in it because I kept getting stuck. That's another Sonic game that someday I do want to complete just to say I did. Sonic and the Secret Rings is its companion game. That game I outright do not like. The party mode is more fun than the actual platforming, which is kind of sad. But yeah, Sonic and the Black Knight on the Wii is the one where Sonic's a knight. To each their own. I don't mind mindless puzzles. That's the thing though, is because I don't really play video games for puzzles. I'm the kind of person who will never Google the guide on how to beat a boss fight unless I get genuinely mad or I feel it's unfair. Puzzles, I don't care. I will gladly look up a solution to the puzzle. If I can't figure it out in a couple tries, it's actively blocking my progress. I'm more of someone who likes to play video games for the story, and like skill of it. So it's like, I hear like mindless puzzles and I'm like, I'm good, gang. Oh, come here, little guy. Ah, I got him. Nice. But these storybook games are the kings of missed opportunity. Here's the thing, the storybook like settings are so sick, right? Did I lose the Chow? Oh, they go back if you don't get them. What? The thing is, the settings for the storybook games, and those games look very good visually. The problem is that the fact they're on the Wii is crazy. Aren't fans literally remaking Secret Rings from the ground up to not play like dog water? Is that like a thing in production right now, or was that finished? I remember seeing somebody post about it on YouTube Shorts. But most video game puzzles are just kind of bad. I generally like Persona's puzzles, I like logic puzzles. That's because Persona dungeon puzzles are relatively simple. They don't test your knowledge of game mechanics, but rather being actual, simple to follow puzzles. Like, I'm gonna have to be vague on my terminology, but my favorite puzzle in Persona 5 is that section with the colored bridges and, the extra palace from Royal. I think it's really fun. I remember being a very simple puzzle. There was cool rewards for doing it out of order in a way that a video game puzzle only can, right? I know, bro. It was done in a way that you could only do in a video game, and I really enjoyed it. Professor Layton. I played one of the 3DS ones. I think it was Mysterious Mask. It was really fun. It was really fun. I enjoyed when I played of it, but I ended up Googling a lot of the puzzles because I was so intrigued by the story that when it stopped me to sit down and do a puzzle, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my marbles. But it was, some of them were fun. The ones I solved myself were fun. But oh my god, some of them were brutal. I need to actually play this for once. There's Chow in it. Yeah, and the 2024 release of Generations, they added in Chow. If you haven't played Generations, this game is awesome. I don't know if like Ace Attorney would count as a puzzle game, like the whole thing is logic. The thing is, Ace Attorney is a puzzle game in the same way that almost every visual novel that's not front to back is. You know, making choices, inspecting stuff. Sonic. It's I love that he just calls him fat in this game. It's so funny. He's like, where did my island go? And Sonic rubs his stomach. He's like, oh, I ate it. I didn't mean to talk over that cutscene. I was too locked in. I've been thinking. My brain's moving. My brain's moving. I'm thinking. Oh my god. Aiden's brain? It moves? It's scary. But yeah. I don't even know how much Layton games are... Not Layton games. I'm not really sure how much I would consider... You know... I guess Ace Attorney to be a puzzle. Like, it has puzzle elements. Most games have puzzle elements. I will say, I'm gonna be vague about this because I don't want you guys actually finding the itch page that's my real name on it. But I did end up making a 3D platformer for one of my classes this summer, right? I was the producer on the game, and it came out really well done. I was also the lead game designer, and I was in charge of the first draft of, like, level design and, like, coming up with puzzles and stuff. And I included some puzzles, but they were more just do a thing to open a thing kind of puzzles, right? They weren't puzzles. Like Professor Layton, you have to sit down and you have to do math, right? Like Candy Crush is a puzzle game because you have to like do stuff in a certain amount of turns to break a certain score, right? But it's turn-based, you know? Or like you have to clear these specific blocks to get to the end of the game, right? If there is a select intended set of moves, right? That defines a puzzle game. Like, Layton is like math and numbers. That's kind of what puzzles are to me in video games. You're a puzzle game if you actually make the player do math or have to work on things like that, right? I'm not saying, like, every game with math is a puzzle game. But that kind of... You guys get what I mean? It's a vibe check, right? Well, like, that game, it had puzzles in it. But I wouldn't really consider it a puzzle game. Ace Attorney is more about being a narrative game. It's about the story and it being a visual novel, but it has puzzles as part of the court investigation part. But it's not really puzzles, it's more interacting with your environment. Like, that's different, you know what I mean? Knuckles has to be one of my, if not my favorite Sonic character. Knuckles is a good choice. I like Knuckles, but I feel like they don't do enough with him. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like Knuckles has so much opportunity for storytelling, but he just doesn't do enough? It's like every game that they have to get Knuckles in, it's because he's all circumstantially tied to Angel Island, right? I mean, that's why, but like in Frontiers, it was like, okay, Knuckles is here. What did Knuckles do? Nothing! Kind of a similar problem with Amy as well. Because after a certain point, Knuckles just stopped being involved with the games. Like, actually plot-wise. I like it when they do give him stuff, but he needs the Shadow Generations treatment more than any other character. I've seen people say that, like, Metal Sonic or Silver should get their own game. And, well, I agree. There is enough room with those two characters, right? To, like, warrant a full video game. I feel like Knuckles needs it infinitely more. All right, we did the hidden route the first time. Let's take the main route. Hold up. I'm locking in for a sec. There we go. Straight shot to the finish. Ace Attorney, you have to figure stuff out. I mean, I guess, yeah. But it's not a puzzle in the traditional sense. Knuckles got his own TV show, he's good. Yeah, but barely had Knuckles in it. You've been sitting on this since 2024? Yeah, Juno. Oh my god, that reminds me of the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game. Some of the puzzles in that game required some sort of understanding of algebra and logarithmic questions. Jesus Christ. No, my dad had that on his old Xbox. They can't do much with him because he has to stay on that island. Exactly! You know what? Whoever made that choice for the movies specifically, to make it so Knuckles, he just carries the emerald with him? Dude, whoever made that decision, I love you. Genius! So we don't have to worry about Knuckles and like, oh yeah, the audience should be asking, what's Knuckles doing? Even though they really shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Unleashed and Knuckles, that would be sick though. That'd be fun. Oh my god, give us a Silver game already. He needs this. We want to see the future. Here's the problem with making a Silver game, right? They could never make a Silver the Hedgehog video game. I know you're thinking, man, Aidan, you're really doom posty today. Oh, hi, Metal. We'll kick your butt in a bit. It's like, man, Aidan, really? You don't think they can ever make a Silver game? The problem is that they ever give us the answer on the future. you have to face the conundrum of, hey, do I rework these characters? Right? How do you make it? Because now you have to explain relevant characters in the future. A lot of fan interpretations cast Shadow as basically immortal, right? So that begs the question, where is Shadow in the future? You now have to answer that question. You could say it's so far off that Sonic is dead, right? And 06 worked around that by having by actually kind of answering what happened to Shadow and Omega, right? Because they're the two that you can theoretically skirt death at any point if they want to, right? You also now have to ask, where did Sonic go? Did he die? It's too many questions that might be a little too dark for Sega's usual audience. But I don't think they ever actually want to answer those questions. We just know that Silver's future is good right now. We'll also raise the question. Silver's future is canonically a good future in the comics right now. At the very least, they've given us, like, very brief snippets, like, only faraway shots of, like, a futuristic city. And him saying the future is in a good state right now. Right? But he's like, okay, now what if we need Silver back? In the main timeline for spin-offs. Then he has no real reason to come back if he already saved the future. Especially if they want to make it a pressing point that the future's in trouble. We need Silver back for something actually bad. Because here's the thing. Okay, so let's think about this, right? Now the future is actually saved by Silver. Right now, in canon, it's good. Does he need to go back to save something? Because then that just overwrites the past. It brings up the question, because now if you do that, do you want every future Sonic game to abide by that future? Like, look at Sage. If we already knew what the future held for that entire section, right? Now, beg the question, now that Sage is an artificial life form who really can't die, where is she in that future? It's just the problem making future stories for existing continuities, and specifically ongoing continuities in general. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the future, can always be subjected to change. Yeah, but that's the problem. In terms of a video game and an ongoing narrative, is that it's always subject to change. Because now, say they do want to change something substantial about the future. You don't have to have Silver outright say, yeah, that game didn't happen, or, oh, this thing happened in the game that wasn't shown on screen. It's basically taking an entire point of plot off the table for one really good game. If we ever get that future Silver game, the franchise needs to end with that game, right? Like, I do believe Sega can creatively work around it, right? I mean, they're Sega. They'll get to it eventually. And if they won't, the comic writers a year or two after the game that comes out will. You know what I mean? So, it just opens up a sort of Pandora's box, not for the game itself, but for the future of the series, and what that game means going retroactively in the future. It was 200 years in the future, so everyone except Shadow is dead. But imagine in future Shadow being a companion for some post-apocalyptic future thanks to Sage take over the Eggman Empire. Like, that's cool, right? But here's the problem. You don't have to address how characters went out, or else it's going to be a subject of top 10 darkest fan theories you've never seen online. You know what I mean? It becomes that. It sort of creates its own sort of weird mini cycle that leaves people, that's going to inevitably leave people more questions than answers. Also, how many years in the future is Silver? Said approximately, when was it said 200 years? What's the source on that? It says Sonic Wiki Zone says 200 years, right? Does it say that in 06 specifically? 200. Okay, 200 years. Crossworlds, PS5, Sega. Silver vs. Eggman. In 200 years, you'll barely be a bad memory. Okay, so it is 200 years. Okay, so that's correct. Thanks for sticking around, Nintendo fan. Not gonna lie, they could just make an alt timeline, but then that makes it so the game doesn't matter if it's not canon. That's the problem. I mean, you can't do all future stories and have to be interesting for that character development, but this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Do you really think they're gonna make that stick? It's a miracle that Sage came back after Frontiers. I think that's only because, audiences really liked her. Oh my god, they totally would have just kept their dead if they could, just so they wouldn't have to change Eggman at all.
You gotta reach the goal before the double.
Okay, how do I turn off Omochao? Is he in settings? I need to kill this guy. Okay, how is doing these doppelganger races going so much worse than the first try? Here we go. Yeah, I feel like multiple timelines is just such a slippery slope. You've got a point, Crimson. Is that it opens up the gateway for a little too much leeway with the series in a way I think it can't recover from. Because originally they were going split timelines. We know that was the original plan with Mania. Until they said recently that no, it's not split timelines for Mania. And they confirmed it on a random website post, so... I guess there are no split timelines. That's what we thought, is that Classic was a split timeline. But yeah, it's just kind of whatever now. You know what I mean? I mean, Sonic 4 Episode 1 is already a slippery slope, right? That game specifically already raises a lot of questions without the fact that, oh, I don't know, didn't end after Episode 2. They left it on a cliffhanger. But they have to keep that game anyway, because it's how it explains that Metal Sonic is the original. The current Metal Sonic is not a rebuilt model, and it is the original one from CD. I hate the drop dash. I'm really looking forward to the 4th Sonic movie. I hope we get to see Neo Metal Sonic. I hope we don't see Neo Metal. I want this movie specifically to be regular Metal Sonic, so that way we have room to, so we have time, because we know they're producing spin-off shows, they're working on more of them. So we have time for a couple more spin-off shows, and maybe even a Shadow movie that was rumored. To have time to introduce stuff like Team Dark, and then we can get Heroes in the movie 5. And that way they don't have to bring back Jim Carrey if they do that. I will say, also think about which Sonic games you could theoretically do without Eggman. I think Sonic Adventure is a big proprietor of that. Like, Sonic Adventure 2, you could not do without Eggman. Heroes, you could do without Eggman. At the very least, you could do a vocal cameo, and that's basically all you would need to fake the existence of Eggman, right? Like, Colors, you can't do without Eggman. I don't think the movies are ever going to do Colors or Gens, by the way. Obviously, those games are either A, a bit too much for the animation budget, or A, not happening because they don't make sense to. Like, what does classic Sonic mean for the Sonic movies? You know what I mean? What does that mean? Oh, I hate that stupid robot that blocks that wall. Such an annoying level mechanic. I mean, Heroes did do it without Eggman. No, Eggman was in that game, and he does show up for a couple little bits in there, but it's not crucial that you have Eggman as a character on screen for more than 5 minutes in that game. In fact, I do think we need more games without Eggman in general. Not specifically without Eggman, but without Eggman as the main antagonist. That's why I think the storybook games have so much, like, room, right? Because Eggman is just not the antagonist in those, and that's cool. The Deadly Six movie when? They could unironically do Lost World without Eggman. I think that's another game you could do without him. Just because the Deadly Six are theoretically doable without needing Eggman's interference specifically. The problem is I don't think anybody really wants to go see the Deadly Six movie. You know what I mean? Also, maybe because we have an original Sonic movie that isn't based on one of the games. Because it might actually get old so at some point in time. I can see that happening, but if they ever do a fully original movie, that's jumping the shark. And I would... Yeah, let's avoid that, right? I think an original Sonic movie could be cool, but judging by Knuckles, which was almost entirely original with some loose elements from 06, that show apparently sucked. I didn't watch it because I just heard everybody saying it was bad. So... Oh, can I change the... I can change it off Stardust Speedway, but I'm not doing that. Song's too good. Hit it. Go. Alright, let's do it. Get out of my sight, Metal. Bro is angry. He's so small. Look at him. He's so mad.
Don't fall behind if you want to keep from falling off the road.
I will say, you know what's really funny, though, about Metal Sonic as a character? Is that Metal Sonic is actually one of the only Sonic characters that kind of doesn't have a modern design, right? Because here's the thing, classic Metal Sonic is very cute. He's very baby. Like, look at how small he is, right? But at the same time, it's specifically classic Metal Sonic and modern Metal Sonic really don't look too far apart. They're just lankier. It's not like Sonic himself where you're like, oh, it's the green eyes and the darker color, right? Metal looks almost no different.
Watch the shadows to avoid them.
I know I'm running on 0 rings. I got this. I don't need them. Come here. No, I missed it. Dude, okay, whatever. I messed that up, it's fine. I always forget how weird the physics are in this battle. There we go, I'm good. I will say, this is easily the easiest battle in this game. It's pretty simple, all things considered. Where are the platforms? They're all the way up there! There we go. What? I hit that! That should have hit. I was in the ball. Is your semester over right now? Yeah, I'm done. Finals are done for me. I'm completely clear. What about a Sonic Rush movie? Do you know how much I would kill for Sonic Rush specifically? The thing is, Sonic Rush is actually one of the games that can make the most sense in the movie canon, right? Because, I mean, think about it for a minute, right? You already have the whole alternate dimension set up. They set it up super early. You could totally do the Soul Dimension, right? Or just drop Blaze into the main universe. You could totally do that. Like, no issue. Plus, obviously, Blaze is Clover's favorite Sonic character, so I need her in the movies. That'd be so cool. I want that to happen. Just say that because I've actually noticed the series has been kind of over-relying on the past at times, like Ian Flynn's reference-based writing is kind of not helping. We don't diss on Ian Flynn in this house. Not after how good Shadow Gens was. We don't diss on Ian Flynn in this house. We don't do that here. But, personally, I get the understanding the series is over-relied on the past. But after how many years it took them of over-relying on classic Sonic, I'm fine with them leaning into adventure stuff for a bit. You know what I mean? With the comic having an arc based on riders, awesome! That's what I want to see. The weirder, more obscure parts of the lore. I want to see more stuff like that, you know? Though I think a lot of that issue with the whole relying on the past thing mostly comes from the fact that the comics weren't allowed to touch Frontiers for a while. I think that's the issue with it, right?
Another Sonic? What? Wait a second.
Doofus. Stupid. You need to watch 2, 3, and the Mario movies. Sonic 3 is awesome, but you should watch 2 first for context. 3 was, oh my god, that movie was ethereal watching it in theaters. No, I see what you're talking about, Splatter Sparks, right? I see what you're saying, and I understand the criticisms to a degree, but I'd prefer it over whatever we've been having before that point. I'm Eggman! I have the master plan! Ha ha!
Point and focus your attacks there. Did you see its backside light up?
Yeah, we gotta give Eggman back shots.
Try to get behind it and attack.
So I forgot how this boss worked. You could see a Riders movie working without Eggman. If they focus on the Sonic versus an ethereal force angle that Riders Zero Gravity had going on, it could work. I can see it. At least how Zero Gravity was set up, because like I said, I did play through that the other night. I do. I can kind of see it. Like a bit. There we go. Now I can start giving Eggman back shots. Not from this angle, I can't. Other side of the stage. Sheesh, that's a tight gap. Oh, check that out! Critical hit! Oh my god. That was sick! Uh-oh. Let me check chat real quick. We were going to watch Sonic 3 with my dad and no one else showing up in the theater. Granted, it was like the final weekend it would be in theaters. I went to see it the day it came out. I went to go see that movie the day it came out in theaters, and I went with a bunch of friends. It was awesome. That's not gonna work. No, it did! Bye-bye, Eggman! Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't take this guy anymore. Can I get rid of him in here? No, I can't change it in level! I can't! I forgot! Hold on. I'm trying to get up there. 1 second. There we go. Here we go. Up, over, and gone. Oh, that was it. That was last hit, I think. Okay. Couldn't see opening day because he had school. Rip. Forces rework the ground up. Forces rework would be fun, but we're kind of seeing Forces get retroactive history with how they're handling Infinite right now in the comics. So... quite frankly, I don't think we'll ever see a Forces rework. Just because they're kind of doing it retroactive canon-y in the comics, you know, right now with new stuff, with Infinite. Like, it's fine. It's interesting, and I want to see where it goes first.
No! Sonic, save me! No!
La-da-dee, la-da-dum.
Huh. Couldn't have done it better myself.
Wow, what a video game.
This confirms it.
I'm hungry, though, guys. I'm starving.
Older versions of us.
Do I want to make the sour mistake of ordering some food early?
We're traveling through time, Sonic.
Do I make a bad mistake of ordering food online early in the week
It's like that big
and then
map
regretting
that
it later?
Eggman can consume
I could.
time. And then it looks
I
like
could.
you dragged your friends here.
I'm not feeling
friends.
pizza. Chat, what should I get? What are we feeling? Let chat decide what you ordered, True. I'm not letting you guys actually decide what I order. Yo, whoever gifts 5 subs get to pick what I order on Uber Eats. That's a joke. Don't do that. The comics? No, that was in the Chaotix case files. Yeah, but it's set up for the comics. Panda Express could be fire, yeah, but I don't like Chinese food though. Chicken sandwich could be fire, maybe? Halal food, nah. Not feeling Greek. You may be right on chicken sandwich. I haven't had chicken sandwich in a bit. You know, don't mind me. I'm just poking around on Uber Eats. Because, I mean, here's the thing. If I order Uber Eats on this, y'all get a double-length stream. I'm just going to keep streaming it if I do. We can beat this whole game in a night. We just played a third of it in an hour. We can totally beat the rest of this game in one shot. Pizza? Nah, I had pizza for lunch. I think the answer is fried chicken, right? But I don't see any good fried chicken stuff on here, right? Because they shut down my go-to order Uber Eats chicken. Chipotle might have free delivery. I had Chipotle the other day. I had it earlier this week. I could order BOGO sauce chicken tenders. It comes with 4 tenders and fries. And then I get 2 of them. But also, that's That's a lot of chicken tenders. $0 delivery fee with 11 minutes? Oh, God. How much does it cost, though? Yeah, give me 4 hand-breaded buffalo chicken tenders. Yeah, I'll take the toast. Included dip. Yeah, I'm gonna want ranch with that. How much is it gonna cost? Dude, meatballs sound great, right? But I don't want to Uber Eats meatballs, you know what I mean? How much is this gonna cost? 20 bucks, but I do get a pretty hefty amount of chicken. Enough for probably tomorrow. Problem is that reheating this specific chicken tender blend is usually not great. But I'm also starving right now. Bro just tried to drive to Trader Joe's. I'm not driving to Trader Joe's when I'm live. Guys. I can't go grocery shopping when I'm streaming. That's not how this works. Trader Joe's Let's Play? No! No! Stream just turns into a grocery store vlog? Yeah, let me get my webcam set up. Alright, guys, we're gonna go to the grocery store. And then I realize it's tethered to my PC, and I'm like, never mind. Trader Joe's stream when? Keep shit posting about it. It might become something in a couple years. I'm gonna think on those chicken tenders. That does sound good, though. Because the thing is, I'd love to order their chicken tender wrap, right? But it's the same price, and I get twice as much chicken if I just get the sauce tenders. Actually, no, I get 4 times as much chicken if I just get the sauce tenders. But it is 20 bucks with delivery. So that's not bad considering some of the other places for how much chicken I'm getting. Yeah, this would literally be the equivalent of getting $28 worth of chicken for 20 bucks. 20 bucks is a lot. You're right, but I'm also getting a lot of chicken. Trader Joe's just turned the McPickle. How much does it cost to order a McPickle right now? I could go for a burger. Oh, Chili's. Chili's. Oh, no, I forgot how expensive Chili's is. Never mind. Because the thing is, I don't want to cut stream to go make food, right? We've only been live for an hour. It's not even letting me check my local McDonald's. Chicken tenders with ranch and hot sauce sounds fire. That's the thing! Okay, I think I'm just gonna get it. And we're gonna go live and we're gonna beat this entire game tonight. We're just gonna keep streaming. Use the McDonald's app for delivery? Dude, I don't even think you could do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna splurge and get that chicken. But I gotta eat the fries first, because their fries aren't good later, but their chicken tenders are. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna grab this. Is this worth it? I only spent like $5 on lunch today. It works. Yeah, let me set the tip. There we go. Okay. There we go. Order placed. We're beating this whole game tonight, gang. Stream doesn't stop till we roll credits on the final boss. That's what we're doing. Alright, let's start Speed Highway. Let's do it. I've beaten this game 1,000,000 times and I'll do it again. Alright, shouldn't take long to get delivered. So we'll see if we can clear Speed Highway before it gets here. Okay, I already fumbled the first start of the act, so let's see how this goes. Yo, Chow in space! I will say, I think this is actually one of my least favorite acts in the game. I'm not big on Speed Highway, but I think part of it is because I haven't played Adventure. I played a little bit of Adventure, but not all of it. Like, Unleashed, I played at least half of that game. Adventure, I maybe played like 2 hours of. I just never got around to finishing it, because I kept thinking, why am I playing this with the vanilla Steam port? I should probably get mods. And then I never got around to going and getting those mods, right? So, you know. Don't think I burned myself too. When I was really sick this year, I just ended up eating protein powder instead of ordering delivery. The thing is, it's because with Uber Eats specifically, there are good deals that you don't have to drive for. Like, there's some stuff on here you can literally spend $9 and get a full meal for. And delivery included with the $9. It's crazy. Because of the discounts people put on food, that the delivery basically equals the regular price of going out to eat. So it kind of works as long as you're cautious about what you're ordering. I'll have to check. Yeah, I will say, I'm gonna give you guys a crazy Mystic Aidan meal deal hack. I promise you. Uber Eats has this thing called $12 meal deals where local shops in your area will put up entire meals specifically meant for one person you can order for $12. No service meal. No service fees. And also, there's no delivery fee. Uber covers it for you. And some people will put stuff on there for $6. And all the delivery and service is paid for. Granted, it's usually not. Some of them have been very hit or miss for me. Restaurants will intentionally leave off stuff like sauces. But there are good deals on there. Dude, Wingstop used to be on there. Like, the actual restaurant Wingstop used to be on there. It eventually disappeared recently, and I was very sad about that. I think it's because they realized they were losing too much money. But you can get some crazy good food with delivery paid for on there. And they also don't promote it on their main page. It's tucked into the deals section. Like, the tab on the app, and you have to scroll to the very bottom. Because it's not a promotion you claim, it's an always active promotion. It went away for a week and it showed back up. So I don't know if it's a limited time thing, but it's crazy good. For how much, like, food you can get on there if you don't want to drive, but you still want to eat out, but you don't want to cook. It's awesome. So as a college student, it was perfect for days this entire semester that came down to, dude, I'm so tired right now and I don't want to make food, but I have to make this assignment. Then I don't have anything in the fridge and I don't want to cook, right? So I'm just going to order delivery. I check and it's like, yeah, sure. I'll take a chicken Caesar wrap for $7. It was a pretty bad chicken Caesar wrap, but you know. Rotato, what's the rules of the stream? Just don't be chill. Just be chill. Don't be weird. That's how we keep it. Keep it light. You know how it is. We're just here to have fun. But yeah, that's the Mystic Aidan food food cheat. Is that Uber Eats is not that expensive if you're actually careful about what you're ordering. Because you know how much stuff is buy one, get one free on this app, right? There's so much buy one, get one free stuff that you can easily have, like, both meals for the day as long as you just don't eat it all in one go. And you're paying literally less than what you would be if you just went there and ordered it, right? Like I said, I'm getting 20 bucks worth of, like, $28 worth of chicken tenders for 20 bucks plus delivery. If I went there to the store, it would have costed me, like, 28 bucks. Which, by the way, Uber Eats, you can get the discounts and just drive to go pick it up yourself. You can do that. If you want to save even more money, you can just drive to the store and still get the BOGO discount. Which is kind of sick, right? Like, I know this is coming from a professional, pretty fat guy, Aidan, right? So I've got to get this PNGtuber updated. It's too slim. It's not accurate. For the fat guy vibes. But, you know, you guys get what I mean. Yeah, getting delivery is a lot better than what I did a lot this semester. Just let the ADHD lock in, forget I hadn't eaten. Oh my god, it happened all the time. Because, I mean, I've talked about this before. The medication I take is Vyvanse, right? And the thing is, Vyvanse is an ADHD medication, but it also doubles as a diet medication. Which means it usually completely kills my appetite. So it gives rid of a lot of my will to cook or really to eat. So I usually will just get something eaten out so I can just, okay, it's in front of me, I'll get it. You know, get a delivery, right? Okay, that was stupid. But you know, I get like the delivery, and it saves me so much time. Because either that or I just drive, but if I got something to do, I'm locked in, I have to take my meds. I don't have time to cook because I have something to do tonight. What works, works. Too shaven, too. I actually did, shave my beard a bit today. Not shave it off, no, we just trimmed it down. Clover was helping with it, so... Oh, shit! I'm sick with it. I'm sick with it. I love this friggin' stage. Okay. Classic Speed Highway is pretty bad. But I do fuck with modern Speed Highway. I completely missed that red ring. That was entirely on me. Because they let you drift. I love it when these levels let you use the drift button. There we go. I'm eyeballing my delivery. I want those sauce tenders in my mouth. I think mine's just for ADHD, but I was taking an antidepressant that doesn't really affect my appetite, just makes me too tired to cook. Mine literally directly affects my appetite, to the point where it turns it off, because I'm a guy who eats a lot of food. Oh, Freak Stick, yo. Dude, Plunge Rose just gave me a Dark Cubie Soul. Holy hell. I don't know what any of that means, but I understand what a Dark Cubie Soul is. So I get the vibe. Good for you. Generational miss? I know, it was so bad. I have Five Guys BOGO near me, but $50 for 2 cheeseburgers seems overpriced. Yeah, but also think about, you'd be buying a burger there. Plus it's paying $3 for delivery or whatever, right? So it kind of averages out if you just split the burger across 2 meals. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it like that, I know that's like girl math, right? But, you know.
Great, kiddo.
Oh, that's sweet. It's so funny, though, they put Cream for Adventure 1 because her ass is not in Adventure 1, right? I mean, she's in that one little bonus mission in DX that was added retroactively with that broken, shop-looking model. But that doesn't count, does it? Pirate Gargoyles from that one Demona quest in 3, he gives you souls when you rematch him. Oh, does he? Cool. You know what I need to do? I need to go back to the arcade, man. I need to go back to that arcade that's close by my college. It's been so long because they have a My cab with Sonic songs loaded on it. I kind of got some of my fill at Holiday Matsuri when they had the giant arcade there. They got my itch scratched, but the itch is coming back. It's already been the 4th of a year. I need to play more My. I need to play more Taiko on cab. Another Taiko cab barely works. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Just come with me, escape from the city. I'm not used to the classic Sonic timing, okay? The song's a little different. I also don't have the volume that high for myself. We will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Do you follow me? I love City Escape! I will say, I have not actually played on Sega Dreamcast before. Except once. Where I was at a completely different arcade back home that we had to drive like 2 hours to get to. And they just had a couple game consoles set up in the arcade, and one of them was a modded Sega Dreamcast with a ton of titles loaded onto it, including Sonic Adventure 2. And so I have cleared City Escape, specifically on original hardware, which most Sonic fans can't say, fuck! I'm sorry, language. Set me free. Just streaming on Twitch was getting to me, man. Escape from the city. Make it through. So follow me. Set me free. How did that kill me? Are Hallmat tickets on sale yet for this year? I think soon. I don't think they're up, right? I think a lot of Sonic fans have said it. Yeah, but I'm streaming on YouTube today. I try not to. Haven't played Dreamcast at all. Maybe I should get one. Dreamcast is a weird controller. Most Mystic Aidan fans can't say. Okay, somebody clip that. That was pretty funny. I might put that one on Twitter. Check this out. Round at the speed of sound. I went the wrong direction and I fucked up the skateboard. Bro was clip farming accidentally. I'm always clip farming. That's the streamer strat. If you aren't clip farming, you're doing it wrong. Skivil, what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Ray is dead. Mighty's dead. Lost his head, it got stuck in the shed. Make it through, follow me. Set me free. Oh, Joe! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. What? Oh my god, I didn't know there was ever a second loop to this. I've never screwed up this section before. That's cool. There's a second lap to that. That's fun. It's fun. I love this act. This one's really good. Okay, so the delivery driver is picking up my order. Hear me out. Watch this. Switch. Realistic truck jump scare. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, this is the best act in this game. When I first got this game on Xbox 360, I was so hyped because I'd watched so many YouTube videos of this game. Then my uncle gave me his old Xbox 360 because he was trying to get rid of it because I guess he got an Xbox One. And he passed me over all his 360 games, right? Do you know how sad I was when I found out Sonic Generations was not in that list? He's not the type of person that would have played Sonic Generations anyway, but I was so sad. But the game still had copies up on Amazon. So I ordered the original Generations for the 360, mint in box. It's not mint in box anymore. I've used it too much. Just to play this game, and I remember literally squealing when I finally got to play the stage for myself as a kid. Because I didn't have an Xbox 360 growing up. Do you know how sad I was when I saw this cool Sonic game that looked beautiful? Pre-Forces, by the way. And it wasn't out, and it wasn't on the Wii. I was so mad. I was genuinely infuriated. And then I got to play this stage, and it was like, dude, yes! They also did change a lot from the original version. There's some parts that are definitely different in, like, weird ways, but I think it's one of the more faithful end stages of the entire game. They really didn't change it much from the original. I think it's because they understood that perfection can't be switched out. Oh, messed that up. Messed that up really bad. Justified squeal, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say, PJ, aren't you, like, younger than this game or something, dude? Aren't you, like, 3 years old or something? Or were you pre or post this original release? I'm curious. You don't have to say your actual birthday in chat or anything. I'm just curious. Oh my god! Hold up. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. One? No. Screwed that up. God, it's so fun. Go, gotta follow my rainbow. Dude, you know what sucks, though? I want to go to the Sonic Symphony again. I basically got tickets for the show in my state last minute. Literally last minute. It was one of the last seats available, right? Apparently, when I got there, they mentioned that the show was completely sold out. There's only like 2 or 3 tickets left on the website. And I went to it, and it was an ethereal experience, right? But as far as I can tell, they're not doing a second run on it. They're doing, well, it'd be a 3rd run, because the last one was the World Tour, right? And like, dude, I want to do that again. That was so friggin' awesome. But who knows? They're doing some, like, individual concert thing in Japan, but that's not going to be worldwide. Like, Crush 40 is doing a tour, but they've only announced 1 location for it. And I mean, that's not even the same as having the actual symphony part of the Sonic Symphony. Plus, they can only do the Crush 40 songs. Which, granted, a lot of the best ones are Crush 40, but that means we don't get Speak With Your Heart. What the heck? Oh, that was tight. Come on, Sega, do something in San Fran. Sega's always doing stuff in San Fran. It's for the stages. Don't know, I feel old because I vaguely remember being told specifically not to swear around PJ because they were too young for it, and now they're saying them. I know, right? Oh, they grow up so fast. I'm like a proud dad. What do you mean? What do you mean I have a different delivery? No, that's the same delivery driver. Why did the delivery almost get canceled? What? This dude's on a bicycle? Bro, do not drop my food. It's all LA. You can drive. Anyway, City Escape cleared. Loving those trophies. Rawr! I probably shouldn't have said it like that when Rouge was on screen. That was a bad idea. I made a mistake. A very unintentional, non-calculated mistake. Okay, Rouge, get out of my sight. Okay, next section. Am I about to beat this entire section of game before I get this delivery? It's at 11 minutes, gang. Whoa, excuse me. Ooh. Like, the lead singer for Crush 40 did a song for the Storybook fan game? Okay, which Storybook fan game? Aren't there a couple of them being worked on? I know there was that remake of Secret Rings that I saw trending around online. Was there one based off, like, the, Olympus or whatever? This stage is one of the worst in the game. I don't like this one. Na 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 na. The thing is, Heroes is a really fun game for what I played. It was my first Sonic game as a kid. Because as a kid, my dad had Sonic Heroes for the OG Xbox. And I could never progress far in it, because I sucked at the game. I still do. But it was, technically, I'm pretty sure, my first Sonic game. Come on. Let me through, please. So I have a lot of nostalgia for Heroes, but less in a sense of the game is good. More in a sense of, it was the old game for me. It was the only, like, adventure-era Sonic title I had access to. Do people actually consider Heroes as a part of the adventure era? I mean, for all intents and purposes, it was that console generation, right? The models are very similar. A lot of the same voice actors. And I mean, they group it with the adventure games in this game. I don't know how it wouldn't be adventure, even though it's very much not like it gameplay-wise. Then again, technically Lost World is part of the modern Sonic era, which still doesn't make sense as an era. Especially now. Here we go. Boosh! My uncle had Heroes. It was the first game I played. When I got the 360, he gave me his copy. Oh, that's so cool, though. Yeah, it was my dad for me. Then again, y'all gotta remember that Sonic Heroes is one of the best-selling Sonic games, right? Like, out of that entire era of video games, Sonic Heroes was the one that sold the best. Granted, it was more or less because it was the first Sonic game to go multi-plat. Like, fully mainline Sonic game going multi-plat that wasn't either A, a port of an old game, or, you know... Well, I mean, actually, all of them at that point were ports of old games, but... Or like a collection. That's what I mean. It wasn't like a collection. Or something like that. You guys get what I mean. I will say, in retrospect, I'm kind of surprised they never put Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 on the GameCube. I mean, well, they were on the GameCube. I'm shocked they didn't port them to Xbox and PlayStation. I mean, I guess maybe the ports would have been hard, but... I mean, considering almost every other Sonic game at that point was multi-plat, or eventually went multi-plat, I find it weird they never bothered putting Adventure 2 out on, like, OG Xbox. I mean, then again, knowing Sega's releases on PlayStation 2, I sincerely doubt it would have ran fantastically. How did I do that? That was the wrong button. I'm watching these delivery drivers struggle to get to this fried chicken place. Are they good? Like, this one dude on the bike is taking a while to get there. Am I really gonna beat this entire era of, like, another third of this game? Literally before I get my food? Because if that happens, bro, we're playing auto chess or something after this, man. I want to stream all night. Because like I said, I'm going home with my folks for the weekend. So, I'm not going to be able to stream for a couple days. And I want to stream as much as I can this summer. Only probably take days off so I can work on other stuff, you know, because I do have classes. I do have an internship this summer, so that's going to be a little busy. The fried chicken place has parkour elements? Dude, that would kind of be... No, I'm going to do the same thing! How do I cancel it? Oh. Got it this time. Dude on the bicycle is taking a while. I wonder why. I mean, yeah, I would assume he's not going to be here in, like, literal minutes on, like, a car, right? Like, I'm not assuming. I'm assuming he has parkour elements to deal with, okay? How did that insta-kill me? Where do you get the internship? I can tell you later, Ben. There you go. I got the little chow. Look at, he's so cute! Man, it's so convenient they do a bunch of HD models of Chow. Conveniently for just a re-release of a game. They have all these HD models of Chow that won't get used in anything other than mobile games. That's a shame. Bro, I was just chilling. I will say, I am curious about their development pipeline for this game in terms of asset population. Because, I mean, most of the assets used between modern and classic are the same, right? So I gotta wonder how much of these stages are done with modern or classic first when they're developing this game. Like, they develop most of the stuff with classic first or modern first, and then classic was a later edition. It's such a fascinating game. I'd love to learn about the development of, you know? Sonic and the Dragon's Path is what they're talking about. You should go listen to that song. It's called Hanging in the Balance. Noted. Dream game company to work for? Nah, you're thinking way too bold, man. Oh, I thought you were for the internship. Mine would be Valve or Stress Level 0. Dude, I know it's so basic, but I would kill the work at Nintendo, Capcom, or Sega. I know they don't do a lot of stuff Western development-wise, but... Or at least an affiliate studio that gets to use their IP. You know what I mean? Something equivalent to that. Especially Capcom. I feel Capcom makes so much good stuff, but they also make so much kind of... like, slop. Not really slop, but... Not games that I would mess with very hard. Might be Wishes Unlimited. Hold up. Poor guy on the bike has to bike all the way over here. Wishes Unlimited. Oh, these folks. Wait, these guys made Wander Song. Wait, do they also make Beastie Ball? Did this same company make 3 different indie games I'm vaguely aware of but never touched? Huh, cool. If I do game dev, I want to do more on the VR side. That makes sense to me. The VR is interesting. I think I have a class that involves VR development on my not my stream schedule, my class schedule for next semester. Heard the professor's apparently pretty not great, but all the listings when I did some research said vaguely mentioned VR development. So I hope I get to develop something in VR. I want to get motion sickness. No. Don't care. See, guys, it's okay. Hold up. There we go. Because I will just say this, the problem with being somebody who really wants to get into game development over here in the States is that the options for non-realistic game development aren't super high. That's why the games I've already worked on so far have all had much more comical, low-poly art styles. Ignoring the fact that they're on very tight deadlines to meet the school standards. As a producer, I gotta be aware of that. I also don't really like realistic-looking games. Like, I think Sonic Generations is actually one of those that strikes a perfect balance, where the environments are kind of realistic in terms of texture work, but they're very stylized. In a way that's very appealing, but they still look realistic, and they look impressive, right? Like, okay, this spot is actually a great example of this. I know I'm sacrificing my time. So I'm gonna pause it real quick. You see how, like, the ground and foliage looks a little grassy, but like how the ground is still that checkered background? Or the walls are that realistic, you know, that realistic stone texture, but they're still, like, hyperized styled in their shape. You know what I mean? That's the kind of style I'd love to work with more in video games. Because there's so much you can do with that kind of art style, where it doesn't look like low poly fully, or it's not like it's not technically impressive. Because it is technically impressive and well done, but it's still stylized to the point where it doesn't feel drab to look at. I will say, from the little gameplay I've seen of that Pragmata game, that seems to have some of that abstraction too. I'm a big fan of that. But I also don't mind that fully cartoon style, like what Mega Man 11 was going for, right? There's levels to this, gang. There's levels to this. Okay, we're doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Exactly. IMO, it looks better than Sonic Frontiers. Dude, Sonic Frontiers looks awful. That game looks like... I want to take the car. Thank you. I think Sonic Frontiers is not a good-looking game. It is some aspects that are good. The city cyberspace levels in particular, those look great. But most of the game does not look like that. Most of the game looks like generic Unreal Engine assets just placed around wherever they could. That made any sort of logical sense. And that game does not look good. Sonic Generations, this game is one of the best looking games on the Xbox 360. Especially from a stylistic angle. It's so good. Because there's a way to be cartoony and realistic at the same time, and I think this game nails it. Hey, Mr. Graduated for community college today. Hey, Mad Duck, congratulations! Yeah, I got my community college associates a while back. But yeah, that's good stuff. Congrats. Oh, no. I was looking at chat. I was trying to be nice. Congratulations. Ah! Yeah, I was going to say, I'm graduating with my bachelor's in about a year. I decided to do 2 years instead of, I decided to do 3 years instead of 2 years. Because, quite frankly, if I did everything for these classes in 2 years, I would have gone insane with how much workload some of these have. I need filler classes. Mr. Red Ring, shame. Okay. Do not shame me for missing red rings when I'm bad at video games. Get out of my sight. Personally, feel like the new Star Fox game also has this, but leans a little too far on the realism. I think it leans way too far to the realism. The environments don't have that hyperized, like, shading or stylistic choice to them. It feels like it's almost there, but they missed the mark. I think Star Fox Zero looks like this art style that I like. So I'm going to college for computer science? Good friggin' luck! Good luck, buddy!
Sure we've figured things out. And it's
I need to stretch my legs.
That thing keeps jumping back and forth through time, consuming the dimensional energy. And all that's left behind is this lifeless white void. The Sonics are the one constant here. Their speed is restoring space-time.
I shall not get out of your sight. I'm staying right here. Only the movement of chat can hold me from appearing in front of you. Jesus Christ. Second that, good luck. My roommate is comp sci, her poor soul. Yeah, one of my roommates was computer science, but he was like, oh my god, I've done this for 2 semesters. I can't take it anymore. Switch to an English degree.
We're
A little scared about the whole English degree thing. I believe in him, though. He'll make it work, hopefully.
Sure thing.
Mystic wishes CS major good luck. Like, his degree's in 4 elective classes away from being a CS major. Not really. I haven't had to do, like, any of the computer science stuff. In fact, it's an entirely different program. I don't think there's any overlapped classes. I think maybe 1 or 2, and it's like, oh, computers for business. And I think that's literally it. Okay, well, that means I have to start working on the keys next, don't I? Okay. CS major, how long he lasting, guys? I see this as I switched off CS to go psychology. I think so many people dropped out of CS, or like switched. Tried uni for game design but flunked out, drowning in mental health issues. That's reasonable. Take it at your own pace. Alright, my food gets here in 2 minutes. I want a break from playing the game. I'm stretching. Yeah, Chance, I know you're doing well in CS from what you said. Hope you're enjoying it at least. You're in school to be an electrician, so that's been fun. Hey, at least you're getting that bag. You actually get paid well. I think you get benefits, right? I hope. Yeah, every friggin' artistic or technological industry right now is in such bad condition because of AI slop polluting everything. So, not fun, is it? Not fun at all. Oh my god. Speaking of TMNT, thoughts on Rise. Like, Rise and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I watched an episode back when it first aired, and I thought it was really cool. And then I never got back to watching it again. The movie looks fantastic, though. Should note that I'm mostly doing coding, which is what I mostly enjoy doing cybersecurity-wise. If you are loving coding, God bless you. I will say the big issue with taking this game design major is that a lot of the folks in here are specifically, like, design, right? Or they're taking the art track. There is not a lot of folks that are specifically programmers. It's a miracle that I found a guy who specializes in programming that I managed to keep on my team for every single project I had to do. For my, like, actual game development class. I managed to keep him on my team the whole way through. It is a miracle, because some weeks I thought he was ready to kill me. But it worked. It went through. My industry is still booming, though I can't even work on it until I get a master's. Rip. I believe in you, Belle. I think code is fun, though. Not my main passion, but I'll learn it. I believe in you, Ben. And I'm just waiting on my food. I see it getting real close on that the delivery mat. I want to sit down. I'm going to gorge on some food. I want to glorp it. I want to glorp it down my throat. Loving coding? Is that loving with an asterisk as you strangle yourself with your own mouse cord? Ain't that relatable? Oh my god. Okay, it says it's gonna be almost. I'm gonna flip this back real quick so it plays the music in the game. Here, let's go to. There we go. I'll stand right here so there's something playing. Oh man. Trust me, I've tried. One time I copied working code and somehow invented 100 issues with it. That's how I feel. Oh my god. Just to tell a story, I had to replace some words on the UI to put icons there on the HUD in Unity, right? So I had to open up the code and remove the line of text that makes text spawn, and I somehow managed to work by making the text invisible. No, I didn't remove the trigger to spawn text, I just made it so the only text was a spacebar press. And it somehow worked, and I got it to work on the game. That is the only coding I've willingly done. That's the best I can do. It's scary, dude. If I'm doing any other work with making actors and stuff, it's just gluing two assets together so they stick together and maybe have a lighting source. Yeah, I have so much respect. Anyone who can code, you should love yourself. You should understand how valued you are. No matter how much they talk about AI replacing coders, insane. Insane. Do not believe that, right? Ridiculous. But teacher couldn't fix it even after half an hour of trying, and I think he made it. Jesus Christ, Juno. Oh, my food's here. All right. Hold up, folks. I'll be back in a minute or two. Hold up. Let me pause the game. There we go. I'm gonna head to the BRB screen, and I'll be back really quick. It shouldn't take too long, but I need to go get my food. I'm gonna go eat some of it first before we keep going. everyone. Checking back in from the lunch break. I did not realize how hungry I was. I think I've eaten almost all the fries. I ain't even gotten the chicken. I've just been eating the fries. Look up fries. Oh my god, though. These are so good. So gas. Yeah, let me just finish these up, then we'll get back. When are we making another Mario Wii video? Never. That's a Noir question, not a me question. And don't ask Noir that, because every time he does, someone asks him that, he pushes it back another month. Go watch his other videos. They're better. Especially the other ones with me in them. Once done with these fries, we'll get back to work. There we go. Yeah, you're just gonna leave after that and not even stay. Alright. That was good. You got a napkin or something? Nah, I was just eating all that stuff real quick. Probably should have thought a little harder, though. About, yeah, I do have napkins here, actually. Trying to do employment max, you're applying for a job. I know I need to apply for a job, but I also have my internship starting soon, and I don't want to commit to that when I don't know what the schedule for that is. So, because she's saying it might be every other week, but it might be every week, because apparently it's a viewership thing over summer, so it's a whole thingamajig. And once I get that figured out, I'm going to start actively applying to jobs. Alright. Anyway, let's do a little more before I actually eat my tenders. Don't want to keep you guys waiting too long, but I'm already gorging over here off screen. Here, let's do some of the easier challenges first. But do you have a summer break? I do have a summer break. I just choose not to take it. I've got stuff to do in the limited amount of time I have. So I'd rather take an easy summer class in addition to an internship than just rest on my laurels and not do anything over the summer. Okay, so that was pathetic. I have no idea why that just canceled on me. There we go. Okay. But yes, I do have a summer break. I just choose to not take it. Because I've got bigger plans that's not gonna wait, that's not gonna take less than a week to get done. Especially with the class I gotta fill out. If I want to graduate on time, but not too fast. Does that seem a little counterintuitive? Maybe. But my scholarship requires me to take 2 classes, and for some reason your internship is counted as a class. So, which is annoying. But I like to keep busy. I don't like to not be busy, or else you end up with days like these, where I spent the entire morning scrolling and not doing much after running some errands, and then streaming all night. Lucky the electric school you're in doesn't give you a summer break? Brutal. Like, it's not even an option? Because my school does give me the option for a summer break, right? But I just choose not to take it. Come on. I just realized the doppelganger is ahead of me. I don't think I've ever seen that playing this game before. Like, genuinely. I think I've maybe only seen that once or twice actually happen. Yeah, I can literally see him right there, too. And I'm cooked. That was a dramatic fumble. He's right behind me, isn't he? Okay, this might actually be a tight race. No, no, stop doing that! Oh, there's a sector out here? Hold up, wait. Oh my god! Why is it so hard to land on this platform specifically? You're gonna kill me, man. Come on. Come on! I keep fumbling because all I can think about is fried chicken. I'm out of boost. I'm out of boost. I'm out of boost. I'm out of boost. Oh, God. I'm not going to make it. Ah, dude, that sucks. I thought I was going to get it. Okay. Ugh. TBH, if you're becoming an electrician, you want to have a summer break anyways? What does that mean? Like, do electrician jobs not have summer breaks? I would assume they don't. They're jobs. Is the whole point that jobs don't give you a summer break unless you're a teacher? And even then, maybe not? Oh my god, Omochow. I know, bro. To get ahead of me. Okay, why is a doppelganger actually proven to be an issue on this level only? I've never had this issue before. Okay, here we go. I probably should read, but I need to focus. Okay, trick, 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 go! Oh my god. Why is this area actually physics-based? No! That was awful. That was so bad. I'm just gonna forfeit and restart. That was terrible, dude. I actually know what screwed this one. I'm good. I'm good, gang. What are our other options? Yeah, let's do this one instead. I'm good, bro. I think this is just a specialized section of the level instead of the full level.
Break through the stacked boxes to make your way down.
Here we go. Uh-oh, the Popo. It's the Popo. Go, go, go! This level is very satisfying, all things considered. Dude, the longest break I get is Christmas/New Year's, which is like 2 weeks. Oh my god. That's brutal. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm goated. There we go. Actually beat the stage. See, guys, I can video games. I can video games, chat. What if I was graduating in 2 years this semester? Is gonna be a sub-teacher next semester? It's insane. How do you get that set up that fast? Sheesh. Here we go. Please be something good. Oh, no, that is something good. Toxic Caves, okay. Not a really good track, but a music track nonetheless. Because I will say what I would like to do is, I gotta figure out, does anybody know what act in this game specifically gives Sonic Boom as a music track? Because I would much rather do the final boss to Sonic Boom than whatever the actual final boss music is, all things considered. Dude. Hold up. I want to eat a little bit before I keep going. Hold up. Here. Let me take the toast. I know, I'm talking about this like it's an ASMR video, right? Yes, let me get the toast, and I'm gonna put the chicken on the toast, and then I'm gonna I'm Beerus from Dragon Ball. I'm gonna put a little bit of ranch on the top of that. Yes. And then I'm gonna wrap the chicken tender in the toast, and I'm gonna eat it with the ranch. Mmm. Yes, it's delicious. Mm-hmm. Yes. This earthling food is delicious. Do you want me to got hot sauce with that? Did not say what I ordered? It was buffalo chicken tenders. They already came tossed in sauce. Is this a local place or are you trying to vague post Cane's? Yeah, this is a local place. Cane's is doo-doo. Bro, Cane's is just bad. I went in, I got Cyanide's exact order. Per the one he was gassing up all the time. The one they say is the most beautiful thing on planet Earth. I get it, and it's mid. Tragic. Can't believe they would do this. Okay, give me a... You know what? Let's try the one with Cream the Rabbit. Let's try.
I'll help you with the rings, Mr. Sonic. Press the button if you need me.
Press the button if you need me.
Call on Cream to throw rings to you. There are no other rings here, so take
Oh, okay, your lives are tracked to Cream. But there's extra landmines all over the stage. I think I see the issue.
only be filled using the rings. When the boost gauge is empty, call on Cream to throw rings to you.
Oh, they changed it so one ring gives you, like, almost your entire boost gauge back. What? How did I miss? I completely missed that. Y'all saw me hit that, right? And they just sent me to the side? There we go. Yeah, it's basically the same level, just with more death traps. Okay. Cream! No! Ben, we're sending you to the gallows? I concur. I agree. Great take. I think we should all send Ben to the gallows. Sick with it. I love that they're playing the cute little Chow music for this as if it's not just City Escape, but with, like, an exponential amount of, like, death everywhere around you. It's kind of messed up, actually. Okay, that was stupid. Here we go. I will say, one thing I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity with Generations is that in these challenge missions, they often don't take from later levels. Here's just a remix of a theme from 3D Blast? Is it? It sounds like Chow music. What do I get for dinner at Trader Joe's? I think you should starve, actually. Ben, I want you to starve. No, wrong button. Stop! Stop with the drop dash! It's so annoying! Why would they ever put the drop dash in this game? It's ridiculous. Thank you. Cinematic Sonic Generation Supercut number 4. He has other business to attend to first. Probably should starve like I gotta learn, Max. That was a joke, Ben. Go get yourself a burrito. Go burrito, Max, Ben. I believe in you. You got a burrito, Max. Okay, Trick Island. You use Rainbow Rings to pull off enough tricks to reach the goal in time. You know, I could just be doing classic versions of these missions, but, don't care plus ratio? Plus Modern Sonic better? Oh, I'm good like the hiccups. Oh, you're running on the... This is cool. But yeah, I feel like a really missed opportunity with these stages that like, oh, taking stuff from the other stages from later they are like enemies from later. That'd be so cool. It's a shame they just don't do that at all. Whatever, I can just run over it. Easy. I feel like I'm in an area I'm not supposed to be in. Oh no, they put trick rings down here. Okay. Just a bunch of other stuff to slow me down. Like a jerk. There we go. Now I'm getting it. I love trick rings. I love trick rings, Sonic. I love trick rings. Why was that so slim? Hold up, I'm almost through here. Come on. Got it. Easy. We also got like 4 early game levels and 4 city levels. To be fair, we know this game's entire roster of levels was literally decided from a fan poll. And they had to scale difficulty somehow from those results. So I don't exactly blame Sega for this game's roster, you know? I mean, they could have just said no, but it makes sense these were fan-voted specifically. And yeah, I don't exactly think they got it wrong per the fan votes, right? Because I feel a lot of these are accurate to what I would consider the best level in multiple of these games, right? Okay, there's Palm Tree Panic. That's the woo! Oh shoot, I forgot to grab the key for the first stage. Hold up. Yeah, generations needed more variety. How's there not a snow level in either OG or Shadow Gens? Okay, so regarding the lack of a snow level, I want you to think about this for a second. What snow level would you choose from the entire Sonic series? Because you really have 2 options for that. Like, that are actually good and fun to play that are represented in this game already by an existing stage. Like, it's just Ice Cap from Sonic 3, and I think it's also called Ice Cap in Sonic Adventure. And, like, for Sonic Adventure, would you have chosen Ice Cap over Speed Highway? And for, Sonic 3's version of Ice Cap, would you have chosen over Sky Friggin' Sanctuary? Like, think about that. Like, Sky Sanctuary, I'd actually argue, is one of those varied levels in this whole game. Like, did Heroes have an ice level? I don't think it did. There's an ice level in 06, but yeah, would you willingly choose that ice level in 06 over Crisis City? Like, would you? And I guess with Shadow Gens, I don't even know what you would pick for a snow level. I mean, I guess the one from 06, but over Kingdom Valley? You could have had Shadow go to White Acropolis. Yeah, for the fight, I guess, but you could have done that over friggin', oh, I don't know, the Ark? Well, maybe more chicken. You replaced Crisis City? Really? I don't know. Because I feel like, you gotta remember, these stages were picked off of A, fan favorites, and secondly, which one represents their game the most? You know? Cool Edge was kind of bland? Yeah, that's my point. Most Sonic snow levels aren't great. Thoughts on the Switch price increase? It's a miracle it took this long. Like, I'm actually shocked. Yeah, it's sad to see, but I'm glad they also didn't jack it by $100 like PlayStation did twice. They only increased the price of the Switch by $100. Which, not even $100, it was only by $50. Like, holy sweet. Plus, honestly, I was shocked the Switch 2 was $450 at launch and not $500 base. Granted, it was $500 if you got, but you also got the entire new Mario Kart game with it. Which, I mean, you know, have your opinions on World. I have mine on it, but it's still the whole new Mario Kart for an extra $50 packed in, right? So it was already retailing for $500, and now just retails for $500 without a package. Personally, I think they should have updated it to include Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour. All I'm saying is that I think if they just did this price change and also announced that it came with a download code for Switch Welcome Tour, it would have gone over better. Because now it feels like they only increased it by $30 and they're including a $20 video game that shouldn't even have been that much. Heck, it shouldn't even have been bought, you know what I mean? But I think it would have gone over better. Hold up, I'm trying to catch up to the hedgehog. Hang tight. Ow, Shadow, you jerk! Yeah, he gets to throw Chaos Spears like a cheater. Come here, there we go. Remember when I streamed this originally? And I somehow got stuck? Like, I got Shadow stuck on a wall and I had to reset. That was so stupid. Ooh! We came back for more! Yeah! Come here, Shadow! Come here, buddy! Wait! What? I'm out of boost! Oh my god, did it send me back to the start of the fight? Oh my god, I have to get the orbs again. Wait, he's at 0 rings. Can I just knock him out? I mean, I smacked him. Whatever, I'm gonna get the orbs first anyway. Don't care, plus ratio. Oh shoot, he got one! Okay, that's bad. I remember last time I played this specific boss fight, it went on forever. Sorry guys, I'm locked in. Where did it go? Did I pass up the orb? Oh my god, I passed it up and it respawned. Are you kidding me? Oh shoot, he got it? Okay, at least Shadow's Assault didn't take too long. Wait, still playing his song. Never gonna complain about hearing All Hail Shadow, but still. You win. There we go, got it. Hey, Edgy the Hedgy, get off my butt. Hey, Gruggers Pro, welcome in. Wait, did I get raided while I was locked in? Hi! Wait, when did Lacey raid me? Oh my god! Wait, hi, Raiders! Sorry, I was locked it out of my mind! Hello, everybody! Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Mr. Aidan. I'm the Pokemon Tropical Trainer PNGtuber. Sorry, I was locked in! Okay, bye, Lacey. I did see that. Hi! Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Sorry, I was locked in! Out of my mind. At the beginning of the fight, during the cutscene? Oh my god. I was too locked in. I gotta turn on the noise so I can actually hear the Raider stuff, but it interferes with my audio setup with the capture card. I gotta get that fixed. Whatever. Oh my god. Hello, Raiders! Hopefully some of y'all stuck around. I don't know if you did or not, but I appreciate you tuning in. Right now we're playing some Sonic X Shadow Generation. We're trying to just play the whole game tonight. I'm feeling it. You know, I'm feeling the vibe. But yeah, right now we're doing the Shadow the Hedgehog boss fight. I'm locked in. I'm gaming. You know, if I don't completely screw it up again. There we go. We might actually win this, though. Here we go. Okay, now I just need to knock the stuffing out of that hedgehog. Come here. Come here. Moving through your mind. Ooh, so I can get back for more. Almost got you. Come here. Come here. There we go. Oh my god, finally. Got it. Nice, Cartastic. Welcome in. Oh my god. Sorry, Raiders. Sorry, Lacey. Oh, I gotta DM her a Discord real quick. Hold up. Hold on, we're gonna DM her a Discord. I just shot her a DM. Oh my god. Alright, well, now I'm gonna go back to get into the video game. You got the cheeseburger burrito. The cheeseburger burrito? What the? What? Ew. Got the cheeseburger burrito and the mac and cheese balls. Fascinating choices from Trader Joe's.
You know what that means?
You know what that means? Fish. Hold up. I'm just quickly, I'm checking the chat real quick to make sure I missed anything. You know, aside from the entire raid. Anyone heard of the round meal? What is the, oh no, I know what the round meal is. It's like mac and cheese just with ground beef, right? It's nasty. Then again, I just hate mac and cheese, so. I've definitely talked about this on stream about how much I hate mac and cheese. Hold up, before we go to open your heart, you will sit. Okay, we gotta go. I'm gonna eat some more of my dinner first. Hold up. Hang tight, guys. Broken and stand cheese. Only select cheeses. I don't hate all cheese, just some cheese. Wiping my fingers off with a napkin because I'm not a heathen. You know what would go crazy right now? A soda. Bro, I already drank all the soda in my apartment. That sucks. Well, let me get a drink. It's so funny, because I am curious how much of chat has not experienced this game, like, at all. Because coming up next, one of the coolest fights in the game. Alright, let's do this. It's time. Versus Perfect Chaos. Alright, let's do this. Let's freaking do this! That's on you, Ben. This is sick, though.
Use the platforms to close in on perfect chaos.
Danger, water rising. Sirens wailing. It's such a bad time. Come here! Hey, give me a kiss! Bam! This is not a great remix of Open Your Heart. But he is going after me. Oh my god. Okay. Let me up, please. Checkpoint, thank you. It is really cool that Perfect Chaos's fight is just a big platforming section. But I'm pretty sure that's just kind of how it was in the OG Adventure, right? Wasn't it just like a supersonic platforming section? And that was kind of it? Though I love the spectacle of the Generations version of this fight, right? It's so sick. Oh god, the Dasani waters gain sentience. We gotta run to the Zephyr Hills. Such a bad pun. That's awful. It's genuinely terrible. Come here! Up we go! How many phases do we have left? No, that was it. Okay, I think that was it. No, it's final phase. Okay. I knew there was a little more. We did the cool part. Now it's time for bum, bum, ba, ba. Welcome to Sonic Generations, where every single boss is a significantly less interesting second phase. God, this fight is so sick on a visual level, though, because I genuinely wonder how they modeled this. Right? Like, how much of the model is, like, an actual model, and how much of this is, like, effects and stuff, right? Bro's tweaking. And there he goes. I love Sonic Generations. This game is so peak.
You're doing great, Sonic. You mean you're doing great, Sonics.
Haha.
Right. I may never get used
Oh, wait, is this the cutscene?
Ah,
Wait, I think this is the cutscene. Hold up. Is he gonna say the funny line? Or was that the last one?
Did that emerald just scare off the monster? The Chaos Emerald's powers are miraculous, and we sure could use a miracle. We need that emerald! Sonic, your speed has been able to restore our friends. I bet it can restore the Chaos Emerald to full power, too. And I bet you double we're going to need all 7 emeralds.
You're on.
No, it was the last cutscene. I think I didn't hear it.
An adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
Yeah, I was thinking of the, without the time stones line that people love to meme on for, like, no good reason. That's what I was thinking of. I guess that was probably the cutscene early in the game, and I did miss it because I missed it because I was looking at chat. I've already seen all the changed cutscenes in this game anyway, so it's no biggie. But yeah, we played through 2/3 of this game now. We're basically done. We might as well play through the rest tonight. Here we go. Alright, next up is Crisis City. So we just have to do left is Crisis City, Rooftop Run, Colors, on Planet Wisp, and then Final Boss, right? I mean, we also have to do Silver, so it's not like we're just gonna be done. But we've been moving at about a third of the game an hour, with obviously the break I had to take for lunch. So we're making good pace. That means my internal guesstimate of about 3 hours for the full stream was pretty much correct. Yeah, man, I love paying $60 for a 5-hour video game and then a 3-hour video game. That's awesome. Then again, I'm very thankful this game does not make the same egregious mistake Shadow Generations did. Because for some reason, Shadow Generations made you play all the side acts to get the next zone. That was stupid. I don't know what they were doing there. I was not a fan of that at all. Oh, spring. There we go. I will say, I think Crisis City is a really good looking stage. And the music is good in both acts of this one. Oh my god, if there's one thing that this stage specifically got right, it's the music. The bum 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 bana is so good. So I will say, out of all the stages in this game, I do think Crisis City might actually be one of the worst looking visually. I understand why it's Crisis City. The whole city's on fire. It's the game's lava level, right? I understand what they're doing here, all things considered. But at the same time, it's like, it kind of looks a little drab in its own weird way. Because it looks spectacular, but also very humdrum at the same time. Because the entire level is red, orange, and brown with a bit of gray. Which isn't a bad color palette, but it kind of looks a little boring compared to the other city levels that have, like, bright neon blues, you know? I mean, it contrasts, but it also, the orange, I think, blends together a lot with the brown. Okay, that was a death bit. That looked like a platform. The guitar solo is sick, though. Man, I love Sonic games where I immediately lose all my rings the second I respawn. And then get my rings back and then lose them again. It's almost like that's the core gameplay loop or something. For some reason, I thought I could make that jump with a spin dash. There we go. Words. I could not, though. Hold up. Let me get the speed shoes. And I will say, in case anyone was curious, even though they might think I'm a little sadistic for it, I do play as classic Sonic with the stick and not the D-pad. I know some folks think I'd probably be crazy for playing a 2D platform with stick, but that's just what I'm used to. Okay. Where's the checkpoint at? It's been a bit since the last checkpoint. Oh, it's the Pumpkinhead Chow! Oh, cute! I love Chow. They're so cute. Oh, so cute. They're just like little dudes. At least you ever respond to that message. No, she did not. Chat, am I cooked? Oh, I saw a red ring over there, but... Oh, no, I got the Tails Chow. Much more important than the red ring. Oh, wait, I can just go through here. The synth in this level is also pretty darn good, like, music-wise. I don't know, really, if that red ring was really hidden much. Oh, guys, look, it's the end of the level. Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, yeah, I forgot the tornado can just kill you. Tails. Yeah, I will say, though. Oh, hi, Clover. Thank you for the resub. 11 months, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hold up, come on. Hi, I'm back from dinner in a food coma. That's so real. I've been eating the chicken tenders I ordered. I've been slowly nibbling on them. Okay, is the tornado not there, or is it there? No, it like starts and then it stops. I don't remember how this level hazard works. Come on! This actually might be the best looking classic Sonic level. For as repetitive as the visuals kind of get in Crisis City, I mean, it comes with the territory. Like, they look stellar for how the level is actually laid out for classic Sonic. Though they really did just throw in a canyon from Seaside Hill. Just the cannon just straight up from Seaside. Come on! Oh, there's the goalpost. Come Come on. It's right there. One more jump. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely one of the harder classic Sonic levels, I would say, out of all of them. It's definitely one of the better ones. Like, visually, maybe not, but also kind of it is at the same time. I'm a little mixed on it. I think it's really good, overall. Ugh. Okay, next up, we're doing it as Modern Sonic. Look at the little pumpkin head one in the back. It's so cute. So cute. All right. Do I want to change the music? Oh, yeah, guys. You want to do Crisis City with Splash Hill Act 1 on in the background? This jolly song? Because I was trying to set up my pyrophobia. Juno, you can click off the stream. It's okay. They give you a tutorial for the stomp? Really? What? Okay, whatever. that was embarrassing. I just start the level. That was so embarrassing. Oh, but do not brother me. Don't do that to me. That's awful. That was so bad. Okay. The whole city's on fire. I need to sit down and finally play Sonic 06 for myself. I need to just do it. I gotta track down a copy of the game that actually works on disc, though. Because I don't want to play that on an emulator. No Project 06 nonsense. I want to play... I want to play that game tried and true how God intended. Bad. If I do that, would you guys care for me to stream Sonic 06? I'm genuinely curious. Like, would y'all be down with that? Woo! Come on. Got it. I do want to see your 06 reaction someday, maybe. Estimates just like Riders last night. Okay, so I know I mentioned that I beat Sonic Riders Zero Gravity last night. I didn't really tell you guys the whole truth. A lot of that was me and Clover cracking up at me struggling, because I did not play the PS2 version. I played the Wii version on sideways Wii mode. No GameCube controller in sight. And it was so much of Clover just watching me struggle and mess up and hit pause, ... restart. Trying to just redo the levels over and over again, because I kept screwing up so badly. Because it's story mode, it's fine, right? It's not too hard. Well, they do expect you to get first place every time. That was somehow even worse. Might be biased, but I def watch. Of course you're biased, Clover. You would watch me play Honey Pop on here. If I did. I'd get banned from Twitch, but you would. Woo! I got it. And chat, that's not inviting anybody else to unironically suggest nor say they would gladly watch me stream Honey Pop. I would rather not get banned. Not to mention that is way out of the age demographic for this channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't Google it. Unfortunately, it's gonna make some of you Google it. I shouldn't have specified, but whatever. Well, you know, tee-hee. Yeah, great. Obby, this is one of the harder stages in the game. Be nice. It's hard to do this. I can do this stuff perfectly fine off screen. I've beaten this game like 4 times now. And the 3DS version. Wait, there's a Chow back there. Hi. I can do this perfectly fine. It's just the scent of buffalo chicken tenders in my room now is making it harder to focus. Because I'm fat. The joke is I like food, guys. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, that one was really bad. Please. Brip, brip. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no, I have to go down here. Hold up, wait. I gotta go. There we go. How do I? Oh. I was just thinking, how do I get this? Perhaps I have to wait for the platform to rise, and then it did. Awesome. There we go. Here it is. The whole city's on fire. How was I supposed to see that coming? I mean, I know it's flying directly at my face, but how was I supposed to see that coming? See that? That's not fair. I'm joking. Guys, I'm not like those dudes who intentionally rage bait on Twitch to be bad at games. No, this is genuine. There we go. Got it. How do I get hydraulic press? Happens. See, perfect bonus. No perfect bonus. I died. Okay. How do we get the most Chow in that level specifically? My butt watching you miss that last Chow. Was there another one? Whatever. We got the goat back conveniently as Clover shows up. Hi, Blaze.
As much as I dislike relying on others, I'm grateful for your aid. The creature was beyond my skills.
Yeah, this one's tough.
I'm always saying that. Yeah, this one's tough. Yeah, crazy timing with Blaze showing up as you get back. It's some sort of cosmic fate. Oh my god. Ah, screw it. I'm doing this one as Modern Sonic first. This level is so good. Clover, I don't think you've seen this one yet. I don't think I've shown you this yet. Here we go. Da da da, na 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 na, ba 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 ba, da na 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 na. Dude, I love this. I'm glad that I finally played the original version of the stage in Unleashed, so I can say that the Generations version is better. But you know, it's whatever. Professor Pickle. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I always thought there was a secret route up there. I guess there's not. But yeah, this was the other stage besides City Escape that I would run again and again. Okay, I'm doing awfully, dude. I haven't played this stage in ages. You know what I think is messing me up? Because the last two Boost games I played was like colors, right? So I keep thinking colors with that stubby jump. I'm still getting back into my groove. Wait, was Professor Pickle in there? It's decorated similarly to his spot in Spagonia University. I think it's supposed to be like... I don't think it's supposed to be his library, but I think it's supposed to resemble it. Hold up. I think the confetti is what really sells the level, though. Like, you see why people love these city levels in Sonic games, right? Because when they do them right, they do them right. The autistic child with the Sonic out the car window effect, I'm just saying. Always proves true. Check this out. Here we go. Look at that! Also, I will say, I think Eggman's robots in, Unleashed are actually some of the best looking ones in the series. The designs are routinely so good. And this game specifically, in Unleashed. Like, the models are just reuse, I think, here from Unleashed. I don't think they changed them at all. Here we go! Market Street. Come on. Gaming! I'm so gaming! Oh. I still prefer the egg pawns. Well, I mean, the colors egg pawns, the ones they've been using for a while now. I think the egg pawns specifically look better in colors, but I think the other mech types look good. Does that make sense? Like, the missile one is really good. The egg chasers? Oh, God. That hasn't aged great. Like, the big pawn bots don't look as good compared to the colors designs, but I mean the other bots do. I wish Boost didn't, like, lower the volume of the music. There we go. I'm goated. Na 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 na. It's weird they actually know what he's talking about. I mean, not really. I'd say it's weird. Okay, we'll do the classic version. But God, Rooftop Run is such a good stage. It's so good. It's such a good stage. Like, one of the best in the series. Like, no wonder that was voted top 1. Or, like, Empire City. It's like, oh man, I love Sonic. At least Xiao, what's your favorite stage? Talking about some Empire City. Get out of my sight. There was a Xiao there. I didn't even see that. I will say, the classic Sonic version also looks really good. But I do think Modern does kind of mog it this time. Granted, the Modern Sonic stage is usually mog classic, like, out of almost every stage in this game. Actually, I think it is really everyone that I prefer the Modern stage over the classic Sonic one. Granted, that's because I'm a Boost baby. All my childhood Sonic games, with the exception of Heroes, were Boost. So, I mean, happens. It is crazy how there were so many, like, Sonic games on the Xbox 360 that it lasted literally all the way from Sonic 06 to Generations. That's nuts. Like, they were having celebration games about games on the same platform. That's how fast they were putting out Sonic games. It's also why I don't think Sonic just can handle the drought of, hey, game development actually takes time. Let's make good games. Then again, the Wii was also getting games simultaneously, getting, like, the storybook entries. So that's partially why the Sonic release schedule was so crazy. Because they were actively pumping out Wii-exclusive titles in addition to the actual mainline games on the HD consoles. And then Colors. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think I remember reading something online that Colors was developed in tandem with this game or something? Or this game started development before Colors was done? Something like that? I remember reading it somewhere online. At least this game, like, started or something before Colors was done. Which would also, I mean, obviously they go chronological order. But that would explain why Planet Wisp specifically was the choice for this game. It was probably developed last. I don't know, I could just be BSing on that. Or who knows, some hearsay or something, but it would make sense. Plus the Rush games. True, yeah, the Rush games were also coming out. On top of, you know, like the DS exclusives. Olympic games as well. Like, we get like one Sonic game a year nowadays. Y'all forget that Shadow 05 and Sonic Rush came out in the same year. The first Sonic Rush came out literally almost just after Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog on the GameCube. That's kind of crazy, right? Like, we get like one Sonic game a year now. They used to be putting out 2 to 3. That's crazy. And the craziest part is that some of those games are still better than the ones we're getting nowadays. Like, I don't want to say Sega had that dog in them, but they did. Also, they also had Dimps, which is very important. Dimps has been working on, like, Capcom stuff more recently, so, you know, it's whatever, but... Well, not even recently. About the time of, like, PS4, they switched over to Capcom for a lot of stuff. When was the last time Dimps worked on a Sonic game, actually? Was it Colors DS? Did they ever touch another one? No, it was Generations 3DS, and then that bombed. Because it was bad. Critically, I need to clarify. It didn't do well critically. Is Sumo Digital for All-Stars? Yeah, Sumo Digital did a lot, too. Whew! Sorry, guys, I'm scared. This part of the level is kind of crazy, though. Like, Modern Side just skips to the top. They made Classic Sonic work to climb to the top of this tower. Bingo! And spin to break off the top. Ding dong! Boom! Then you go on the top of the airship. That's so cool. Inside we go! Look, it blows up. That's so sick, dude. What an awesome level. Not as good as Modern's version of the same track, but you know. Just look at that. Clover the Manti resubscribed for 12 months. Oh, shucks. You're making me blush.
Sonic? You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
Yeah, Vector. You get it, buddy. Someone has to be behind all this.
We gotta take him out, Sonic. I'm Victor. I'm into older women.
Anyway. Next level. Oh, it's time. Planet Wisp. We're getting so close to the end. Were there early 2000s where there were only 2 3D games for 06 in the Advanced Quadrilogy? Yeah, kind of crazy. Dude, I love Planet Wisp visually. Okay, that might be the worst start I've ever had to a level on stream. That was awful. Okay. New plan! We are not smelling the roses. Okay, maybe the drop dash does come in handy sometimes. Spike! Oh, no, up here. There we go. It is so cool they reprogrammed the Wisps entirely in this game for the one area. That's kind of sick, right? That they fully implemented it as a game mechanic. Granted, they already had, like, power-ups present, right? They just had to add Wisps as power-ups. But, like, that's so sick. I'm glad they took all the effort to do that. Unfortunately, they gave them the mental go-ahead to put them in Lost World. But, you know, that's besides the point. Oh, God. Okay, I think I just gotta wiggle around here. We must find the...
We gotta find the computer room. Oh my God, why did it take me this long to figure out Vector likes older women?
Splatter, it's quite obvious if you learn to read. Come on. There we go. That's the correct direction. Here we go. I will say, I think Classic Sonic's version of Planet Wisp is actually one of the more lackluster acts in the game. It's just okay, all things considered. I'm not big on it. Granted, Planet Wisp is generally agreed to be one of the worst in this game specifically. Like, it's actually not even that bad in colors. I just think this version specifically, because it feels so different, like, level design-wise, from the rest of the game. Because, I mean, the wisps do kind of differentiate how it works, right? Yeah, because they have, like, the buttons and the classic syndrome of, oh my god, oops, all moving platforms from colors. Because, like I said, I replayed Colors very recently, so a good chunk of this feels very fresh to me. But at the same time, it's like, come on. Also, I don't remember those caterpillars being in Colors at all. I don't even know where that came from. That was just in the wall. I will say, I find it absolutely hilarious. I don't think a single person has commented on the fact they've had Dancing Sonic on screen this entire game. I don't think a single person's mentioned it, that I've just had Classic Sonic here the whole time. He's just chilling. You know, look at him go, look at him groove. Is this even the right direction? Lord, who knows? There we go. Can't get me this time, buddy. Okay, maybe you can. No, I don't need the Spike Wisp. We're good. It's okay. I don't need to use it. Not at all. Just let him groove. Go, little guy, go. So true. He do just be moving. Oh, I thought that was a secret. I totally thought this was a secret down here. No, it's not. It's just a regular spring. Okay, that was a secret, though. Let me up, please. Oh, I see that Chow. No, bring me down to the Chow. I did not try to behead the Chow with Spike. That was a misinput. I did not mean to behead that child. You see, he's fine. He's okay. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I'm going through the loop the long... The loop? The loop the long way. The loop the wrong way. Okay, come on, please. He's fine, just a little off the top. You know, no Chow were hurt in the production of this live stream, okay, guys? No Chow were harmed. I almost got it. That was kind of messed up. The loop-de-wrong! the roop-de-loop! The loop-de-wrong! Oh my god, please. I'm trying to lock in so I can finish this one stage. Thank you! Checkpoint. Oh my god. Okay. Bless the fact that lives don't exist in this game. Actually, now that I think about it, weren't lives in the original generations? I never even realized they took them out. Like, it didn't even dawn on me. I was like, wait, weren't they in there? No Chow were harmed during the live stream. They were harmed afterwards as a cost-cutting measure? Jesus, Judo. That's somehow worse. Finally! That was a lot just to pass one checkpoint. Okay, here we go. Nope. Whoa! Oh my god! I am the speed of spikes! I think I just launched over an entire area. NGL, I miss lives. I don't. I don't envy them at all. They can go. Ugh. All right. I am surprised that was an A rank. I did not feel like I deserved that at all. Oh, Clover, I hope you're watching. It's about to be the better version of Planet Wisp. I believe. Can we just take a second to listen to this? Da 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 da. All right, let's do it. The better version of Planet Wisp. Da 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 da. Like, oh my god, instead of immediately going to the darkness of, like, the inner factory, they start with this lush green forest. It's so cool. Like, log platforms and stuff. God, I love this part of the level. It really delivers on what I think colors, Planet Wisp just needed a little bit more of. There's also a really interesting platforming segment. Ah, shoot, I missed the light speed dash. I pressed triangle too, otherwise I should have pressed, square. Get through the poison fog? Oh, shoot! I was too busy, sightseeing, guys. Be nice. Okay. There we go. Did it correct this time. Oop. Messed up the flow. Look at this, dude. I will say, does this feel brighter than on Xbox? I mean, I guess maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe? I feel like this stage feels so much brighter than it did on the Xbox 360. Like, I mean, on a physical brightness level. Not in the sense of, like, the colors. Like, obviously it looks different from the Wii version, but I mean from the last port of this game from, you know, 10 years ago. Da-da, da-da-da. What? No, I'm pressing... I'm pressing Y! There we go. Jesus. Ow! My God! Well, whose headshot was that for? Okay, now I remember why this is the worst stage in Generation specifically. They really did tune a stage from the middle of the game to be the last in the game. It definitely is a Sonic Machine level. That's for sure. Didn't feel like it before, sure does here. Alright, here we go. You know what stinks, though, is that I know right after this, it's gonna be the final boss. Oh, dude. It's fine, I have one ring, I'm okay. There we go. I was gonna say I'm too locked in, I can't be funny. Okay. No, no. Please, Eggman, I need this. My rings are kinda homeless. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Now this is the cool part from Colors. I love the quick step sections in this game. So good. Flawless game, absolutely no issues until you get to this part of the level, which is based off the really bad part of that one part of Generations. It's absolutely miserable. Okay. No, 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 no! No, no, screw it. I can completely ignore those. Because this level actually has alternate pathways. Eat that color's level design. That's actually pretty good. There we go. Okay. Yep, dude. There's a rocket shot there, but... Am I going the correct direction? I swear, it never feels like I am in this game. There we go, right here. Haha, red ring! Got it. Okay, we're through that area. Where are these going? Rocket. To the top, around the barrier. Okay, this isn't as bad as I remember it. This is... I need to wait for a new one of those to drop. There we go. Oh. Okay, no, I need to get off of it before it hits the wall, or else it drops me off the bat. Okay. Focus, chat. Focus, chat. I need you all to focus. Because clearly I can't. I need you all to cover for me. Oh my god. Okay. Is this even what you're supposed to do? Because it really doesn't feel like I am. Okay, because those are going to the left. Nah, screw it. Okay, wait for it. No. Ah, there we go. I got this one. Okay. And yoink up here. I gotta keep yoinking up. There we go. Checkpoint. Okay. I think I'm past the stupid minecarts. This might be the end of the level. And then all we have left to do is a couple more challenges, and then it's final boss time. Rocket! I love the announcer callouts. It's so peak. Okay, no, I need a wisp here. Was this one of the side accent colors? This ending bit right here? I don't think this was from a different act in colors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is from one of the smaller acts in the game. Not one of the main acts. Because you know how colors was kind of weirdly divided into, you have Act 1, Act 2, and then you have 3 and 4? Where they're not really, like, the same at all. In the traditional Sonic act sense. They kind of do their own thing, but not really at the same time. And also the weird colors habit of putting it, like, 3 platforms up. NGL just realized something. The time meter can recreate erased timelines? It's not recreating them. None of these are recreations. It's active time travel on plucked points from space-time. Specifically without Sonic being present in that exact moment. That's how it works. So that does mean... It can plucked from erased timelines, but it's not recreated. That's why, the 06 boss in Shadow Generations is so desperate. You know what I mean? I'm gonna grab some water, and then we got a little progress left to make. Okay, last water bottle in the fridge. Somehow my controller also hasn't died. Kind of surprising. Planet Whisper stored.
Dude, there's the emerald.
Dude, there's the emerald.
Pretty slick move, huh?
God, I love how cute classic Sonic is. I wish he spoke, though.
gravity took me, but now I'm free. I'm a free bee. Free bee. Free bee. Whee!
All right, just simmer down, buddy.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, the events of 06 were erased and they didn't happen, right? But that doesn't mean they didn't happen in the timeline overall. Does that make sense? They still had to happen for the events to not happen. So the time meter can still pull from it because of that. That's my personal interpretation of it, at least. Alright, where's the Blaze Act? I gotta go do this for Clover real quick. No, I forgot. The way you get to axe in this one is really weird. It's like left to right, but not really at the same time. Okay. Here, let's take this route. Stomp. Stop. Hi, Silver. Blaze should have been a boss instead of you. Here we go. Call Blaze to get through the flames in order to get the gold side. Charmy, my little chud son. He's such a chud.
Call me by pressing the button.
Wow, yeah, they really do use the friendship music for all of these levels with the friend buddies. I have no idea why they would use this really low-key song for this. It says like, wow, Sonic's having such a great time with his buddy.
Here goes.
Sonic and friends, that's what it sounds like, right? Sonic and buddies, they're all friends, and they're in the middle of Crisis City.
I got this. Here goes.
Me sending the cat out to go get the grocery.
I got this.
Goodbye! God, it's so funny how far she flies. She can't get enemies though, which is cool. I just sent her flying off the bridge. It's that meme of that lady singing la 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 in her car, and she starts screaming with the truck with LED headlights passes. Unironically, yeah.
I got this.
There we go. She got it that time.
I got this.
It's so funny that she just gets launched out.
I got this.
Go, my projectile.
I got this.
Wow, I can't believe they have Blaze set as create_projectile in the Hedgehog engine.
Here goes.
I have to wonder, she has to be classified as projectile in engine, right? She has to be. Well, that was cool. I'm quite fond of Blaze the cat. There we go, hold up. Let's head over to Rooftop. Which one is this? Okay, this is Planet Wisp. Oh god, not Modern Vector. Dude, this... Okay, we'll give it a shot. Unreal Engine 5? No, I mean, like, the engine for, that they use for Generations, the Hedgehog engine, it's proprietary. What's up, Vector? It's so funny how Vector is the only one that doesn't assist you in a normal level. He's just straight up a minigame. Uh-oh. It's getting more intense. Whoa! How did I miss that? I will say, though, it is funny how Vector the Crocodile technically gets a boss fight and not, like, Blaze the Cat or Knuckles. That's kind of hysterical. That was bad. It's not easy. Because you have to wait for the reticle.
You're going up against Vector. Use homing attacks to reflect the musical notes Vector sends at you.
Because I think he does vaguely follow the same pattern, right? Haha. Like, it just touches me and I hate this one. I hate this one. It's cool that he has a boss fight. I'm glad it's not mandatory. No, that's Wisp. Okay, rooftop rail grind. This is cool. I think. Here we go. See what I mean about putting mechanics from other levels into other levels? From different games? Like, this is cool. This is what I think Generations needed more of. I mean, it's already one of the best Sonic games in the series, right? But it totally needed more stuff like this. This is such a cool bit. Like, doing the snowboard and rooftop run, that's awesome. Because, you know, it's the thing from City Escape, but in a whole different level. Like, that's such a fun gimmick. I would have killed to have one of these challenges for every level in the game. Uh-oh. Okay, we can make it work. Ba-ba-da-ba. Well, you get to go on a snowboard up the side of a clock tower. How metal is that? Ba ba da da na 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 na. Whoa. Okay, that's weird. It's a little jank, but it's still fun. Here we go. There we go. Quick step. Quick step. Quick step. Quick step. Quick step. Whew. There we go. What a fun level. Is metal, there'd be harbor. Metal? No, this is a rooftop. If it was metal, there'd be a harbor. I get it. Very funny. Oh, we got it! We got it, chat! We got it! Perfect! What is this one? I'm good, gang. Oh, I forgot. We still have to do, obviously, we have to do Silver and the boss fight for this area. Because, yeah, we gotta do the Egg Dragoon. Hit him with the bum bum ba bum bum ba ba da bum bum ba bum 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 ba. Bless every soul who has never, ever had to specifically do. Okay, how do I do any act that's not... No, I gotta go to the top half to get to the top area of, Planet Wisp. Hold up. I don't want to do the doppelganger race. I want to do the quick version. Okay, ride the cart, get to the goal. What is Charmy's gimmick? Press triangle to call Charmy to create a path so you can reach the goal in time. To create a path?
I'll stir up whirlwinds to help you, Sonic.
Whirlwinds.
Press the button to call me. Leave this to me. Call on Charmy to make a fort. Leave it to me.
Oh, he literally makes the platform underneath you. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Here goes. Leave it to me. Here goes. Leave it to me.
You got it, Charmy. Get it, buddy.
Leave it to me. Here goes.
Okay, Charmy, it'd be great if you were good at your job. Or if the lasers weren't in the way. He's trying his best, okay, guys? Be nice.
Here goes.
Here it goes. He sounds so nervous.
Sonic.
Like, I feel this weird parental fondness for Charmy. He's like, here goes. He sounds so nervous. He's trying his best. Here goes? Why does he sound so unsure? I know he's like, dude, do you know what you're doing or not? We are over a poison death swamp, Charmy. You can't be unsure, buddy.
Here goes. Sonic. Here goes. Leave it to me. Sonic.
I will say, I actually do love the gimmick, though.
Leave it to me.
Where, oh, each level, Sonic has a different party member from an older game
Here goes.
for the challenge levels, right? I do love that a lot. I think it's really cute. Because, you know, it allows all the other characters to be playable in their own sort of way, but not, okay, why was there a death pit there? You know, it makes them all kind of playable in their own little simpler way.
Leave it to me. Sonic. Leave it to me. Here goes.
Like, they even managed to make Charmy playable. NGL, these gimmicks need to be skills. I agree. I wish you could use them in the other levels, or you unlock them specifically after doing them. I get why they're not, because, like, this Charmy one would probably be the best one in the game. Like, the best skill overall. It's kind of busted. Yeah, okay, yeah, just press Y at any point to be able to go wherever you want and clip out of bounds. Oh, it also gives you a little boost of airtime, too. So, you know, in theory, it's also an infinite jump.
Leave it to me.
Because they're balanced around their own little areas, it's not as bad.
Here goes. Sonic. Leave it to me.
There we go. Level done. Okay, let me go round up those keys, and then we'll do Silver, Eggman, and then we'll go to the end. Okay, no, I missed it. Ah! No, I reset it! Okay, okay, it's gonna come around this way. I just gotta wait here. Any minute now. Got it. Okay, I don't think I actually grabbed the keys, for the other levels. Where are they? Hold on, let me go, because I know I got the one from Rooftop Run just now. So, okay, did I get the one from Planet Whisper? Ah, there's the one from Planet Wisp. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go fight Silver real quick. Where are you, Silver? He was right up here, right? Yeah, here he is. Hold up, I just realized I put a timer on the blue sky, thing to be... Okay, cool. Did he send me a text? No, he just called me. Can't call him back now. Open up Discord and the first thing I see is that stupid Hermit Purple video. Oh my god. Hold up, I gotta go fix a thing real quick. 1 second. How long do you guys think we're gonna still be live for? Maybe another hour? Hour and a half? I'm gonna stick to an hour and a half. I don't think we're actually gonna be live for that much longer, but... Because after I finish this, I gotta hit the hay for tonight. I mentioned this before, I got a big drive tomorrow. So... I love that it plays Dreams of an Absolution when you get close to Silver, though. That's so sick. I actually saw somebody's theory, right? That, you know how he talked specifically the first time about, are you a fake set for the Chaos Emeralds? I heard somebody's theory about this. Was that it could have possibly been Metal Sonic that ambushed him originally. Or modern Metal Sonic that he beat the snot out of. Something like that. Which, all things considered, would have been pretty cool. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Silver the Hedgehog. The guy who probably should get his own game, but probably never will. There we go. Get that. Get that. Get that. Get that! Out of my sight. Nerd. I love how when you boost Silver, his falling speed actually increases speed. So technically, by smacking Silver up,
Keep an eye on them and get out of the way.
like, he rolls faster if you boost. And it looks so goofy.
Get to Silver as fast as you can.
There we go. Got it. I need more rings, though. There we go. Okay. Not as bad. But I need my boost gauge back. Nope. Oh, I homing attacked the wrong one. I homing attacked it too early and had to reset. Okay, come here. Are we gonna force him into his last phase, or... I think Silver takes more than 3 hits if memory serves. It's been a bit. I mean, this being the boss fight I like the least, so I've replayed it the least. Okay, where's this dropping? Oh, back one. Okay.
A psychic knife. Jump.
I will say, Omochao's actually been kind of helpful in this fight specifically. He only gets annoying when he starts repeating himself after you die. Nope, tech that. Come here. Hey, Tentacle! Welcome in! Hey, hey! Hold up, I'm gaming. Welcome in. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. What's good? I know you definitely greeted me on YouTube before. I should probably follow you back. Hold up, let me give you a shout out real quick. Hey, welcome in. What are you up to? Nope, no, do not make that full screen on my computer. I'm just trying to shout out. There we go. Let me get, hopefully I spelled that correctly. Yes, it did work. All right, there we go. Welcome in. Hope you had an absolutely fantastic day today. Hope you were doing all good. Playing some Pokopia. I was stuck on a really hard puzzle in World 2. Puzzle? In Pokopia? Wait, you sure you're playing the right game? Or was it, I mean, I can give you some tips. I love that game to death. I mean, I won't outright tell you, but if you want me to give you any vague suggestions, I can point you in the right direction. I beat the game. I, like, speedran that game when it came out. I loved it. You did figure it out in the end? Roger. Hey, if it works, it works. Silver, stop! Please! Hey, welcome in, anybody who doesn't know me. Hi, I'm Mr. Aidan. I'm the Tropical Trainer PNGtuber. I usually do Pokemon stuff, but we're Sonicing it up today. Because I just felt like playing through this game again. Because why not? Okay, Silver, pick up some cars. No, we're doing this part again? Okay. Oh, no, it is this part. Okay, it is the correct part. Come here. Hey, give me a little fist bump. Bap. Anyone through Pokopia like a car without brakes? I know, I was loving it. I loved it too much. I need to finish my big build project so that I can finally say I'm happy with what I did with the game. But I got a little burnt out on it, so I've been meaning to take breaks. Well, I've been taking a break from it. Maybe I'll hop back onto it on stream in a bit. Eventually. Not today, that's for sure. I'm too locked in. I want to beat this game for the 5th time. Silver, come here! I'm out of boost gauge, buddy. I can't catch up to you. There we go. Got him. I think that's it. He gets brutally mauled by his own pile of trash. That's messed up. I'll stick around, but I want to go to bed early so I can prepare for tomorrow. Yeah, all good. Have a great night. Thanks for writing in. I appreciate it. Go get some rest. Alright, we have 2 boss fights left and we're done for today. But knowing the last boss fight, well, the last 2 actually, we might be here for a while. Next one is Modern Sonic and the last one is Super, if you couldn't guess. Oh my god. Y'all ready for this? The boss gate is now open. Head on through to face off against the boss. Alright, you guys ready for one of my most hated bosses in any Sonic game?
Because it's time for a change of pace!
Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Bum, bum, ba bum, 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 ba. Here we go, Egg Dragoon.
Because it's time for a change of pace!
He says it like 15 times this one boss fight. Oh, freeze! That's the other one. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't played this far on Unleashed, right? Isn't this the Werehog boss fight? I'm pretty sure you do this fight as the Werehog originally. Trying to catch up first.
Burn!
The amount of times I've gotten stuck on this boss fight specifically every time I replayed this game is unfortunately high. There we go, he said it! He said it!
Time for a change of pace!
It looks like he's giving back shots to the ground. What are you doing, bro? Come here! Then this boss fight is like a lot of HP.
Time for a change of pace.
Oh, he said it! Because he says that same line every time he enters this phase.
Time for a change of pace!
Like, the animation, why does he gyrate like that? It's so nasty for no reason. You also can't drift in here. Really feels like you should be able to drift in this specific segment, but you just can't. Whew! Okay, hold up. I should be able to catch up to him at this rate. There we go. Catch up. Bam! Headshot. Uh-oh. Okay, that's a different change of pace than the other time for a change of pace. Ba, 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 ba. I will say you can catch yourself with the air dash. Bam! Got it. Oh, switch up time. Okay. This is the part of the boss that instead changed to go straight down. You know what, chat? I haven't asked a little question of you guys in a bit. What's your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog boss fight? For any of the folks in chat, they're actually antiquated with Sonic T Hedgehog. What's your favorite boss fight in this series? Because I will say, this is somehow both one of my most hated and one of my favorites. Because it's so annoying, I always get my butt kicked every time I do this fight. But it is kind of fun. Egg Emperor? Oh, from Heroes? Yeah, good choice. I haven't actually gotten that far in Heroes as a kid. Or as a grown man, either. So I never got around to doing Egg Emperor. But I did do the 3DS version of the fight, which was surprisingly good for the 3DS version of Generations.
Prepare to be skewered!
Oh, got him on one ring. Okay, we're doing this again. Give me a chicken feet. I will say the warp graphics are a little buggy in this version. I don't remember them being that choppy in OG Gens. Come here. Dude, I was one second. There we go. Oh, that's it. Final hit. Got it. That's it. Game, set, match. It's so sick seeing the mech fall apart. Boom, boom, Dragoon. Bro got gooned on. What's the other achievements? Collect all the Chaos Emeralds. All stages cleared. Can't touch this. Okay, it's just completion stuff. Nothing interesting. Got it. It's a pretty raw fight that doesn't suffer from the whole hit boss, they retreat and become unhittable thing. Yeah, that this boss specifically suffers from. I love its classic Sonic getting held by Tails on the way down. That's so cute.
I recalibrated everything. This was supposed to be my time.
Oh, please, keep dreaming, Egghead. I beat you every time. No, seriously, we beat him every time. Our scorecard's flawless.
No! There was that time on the arc where he had a gun put to Amy's head. So, you didn't I don't think you won that one specifically. I'm just saying. Like, the threat worked.
Look, he got your Eggman too. Oh, this is getting serious.
All right, one more to go. I prefer the "it's like our job" or something line. I totally agree. I will say it's weird that some of the lines I actually liked better in this game, in the updated version script. But there are some that I like a lot better than the old one. Like this one, it felt like they wanted to create more references, which I agree. It actually makes perfect sense for Generations specifically, right? My problem is that some of the lines were just better. There we go. One in. This part of the game is so creepy. It kind of has a cosmic horror vibe to it, and I really do mess with that a lot. Like the weird, creepy, out-of-place bricks that somehow both look futuristic and ruined at the same time. It's kind of cool. Yeah, and the way they slowly turn. Not fast, slowly. It's menacing. You also don't have to do the mini-bosses until you get all the way to this part of the game, which is pretty interesting, all things considered. I like the sounds of the gears. I know, they're so creepy. Like, they slowly turn. Like, I'm not going crazy for thinking cosmic horror is definitely kind of the vibe they were going for. Maybe not explicitly cosmic, kind of that mechanized time scary feeling. Last one in. And then they all start churning and the wheels start moving. Creepy? It definitely feels creepy to me, the way the music cuts. You know? So I know the soundtrack for this specific fight is, it's okay. I have a better song I want to play to round this out. And y'all just gotta listen to this. We're not going in with the regular song. We're doing how I did it back on the Xbox 360 the first time I played it. We're playing it how it should have been. With that trouble keeps you running faster.
Okay, Gruesome, you're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
And then the obvious reveal.
Anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman, no wonder.
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, Gentleman Genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure. Most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past.
I find it interesting how in this timeline he gets Eggman as the name from future Eggman. It's kind of cool.
I stumbled upon a dark primordial essence. I discovered it possessed abilities I've long desired to harness for myself. namely that it could travel through the dimension of time. So I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past.
Straight after the end of Colors,
In order
too.
to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your monster tears through the timeline, the more damage you do to it.
So,
You think he
I
cares?
erase that line and reshape it as I see fit.
Bro thinks it's a little too funny. It ain't that funny,
Call
Egghead.
me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore after we've destroyed these Sonics forever.
Forever.
Shall we begin then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Destroy me? In your dreams, Eggman. I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Here we go.
Keep moving!
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly.
It is really funny that he, you know, just smacks him. I love all any seriousness this moment had. Completely undercut by Sonic grooving just under the screen.
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
You're tougher than that.
Deus Ex Friend Machina.
You?
On your feet.
You're not beat yet.
I'm so sad they changed the line. You've got this, Sonic. It was so funny. It's so sad they changed it.
Sonic, embrace the emeralds.
Harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win, Sonic, like you've done time and again.
Okay, that's cute. Like you've done time and again. Yeah, very funny. Let's do it.
Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style.
No idea why they use Sonic 4 music for this. I can't, apparently in the Time Attack version of this fight, they actually started with the Live and Learn cue, followed by that version of Sonic 4's opening theme, and it's such an awful choice. It makes sense thematically, because, you know, the mix of the past and the future, it makes sense to use 4 specifically.
I worked with me to modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions.
But with Sonic Boom, it's so much cooler.
We'll win this one together.
It's alright, take a chance, cause there is no circumstance that you can't handle
It'll take more than
when you use your mind.
to defeat it. Looks like a homing shot.
Like, it makes this final fight so much rawer.
Hit the cord.
Oh, dang it, he switched.
It's attacking.
Tag out.
Go, Sonic! It's like that arm comes out of nowhere.
Is something the matter?
Running low on rings. Ah, there they are.
It'll take more than that.
There we go, recharge. I remember it took me so many attempts to beat this back in the day because they just changed the gameplay completely.
Switch and go after it.
Come here!
It'll take more than that. To defeat
That looks like a homing shot.
Sonic Boom, Sonic save the planet from disaster.
Now we'll
Almost there.
Be careful, Sonic.
Come on, there we go. No, dude. Please. There we go, got it. Just give a little rub up on him. There we go. And then time rewinds. Do it again.
Now we'll
Oh my god. I will say, I think the Crush 40 versus Cash version would have been a lot cooler. Because then you have all three eras of Sonic in its own kind of way merged together into one track. You know, Crush 40 for Adventure. You know, you got Classic as well. Uh-oh. My hand! Now, where did Classic go? I tried! Oh no, I have to wait for Modern to come back. Yo, switch! Oh my god. Come here. This fight takes forever for how much they put you on a time limit. Especially you can barely see those rings coming. Whoa, dodge it. Okay. There we go, got it. Entire Sonic cast backseating, I know, but it's kind of cool in this game specifically. I give them a pass.
That's a homing shot. Careful, Sonic. Switch and go after it.
Okay, I get it, Matthew Mercer. It's okay, buddy. I understand. I'm switching to go after him. I'm running out of juice. Jesus Christ. Oh no. What is he doing?
Time's gonna go back to normal.
I'm trying to switch. Let me switch, please. No, switch. Okay, over here. Thank you. Running out of rings. I see him right there. As long as they don't hit me. No! Ray, I forgot boosting puts you to center. No! I don't think we can win this. We're running way too close to low health.
Time will go back to normal.
It's attacking!
Look out, Sonic! Looks like a working arm attack.
No, the rings are all the way on the side. Yes! Oh my god, I totally just missed that. Okay, that was bad. All right.
Can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these trains.
Take 7. Or, well, take 2, but it feels like 7.
Still be able to hear us.
We're gonna help too. We're gonna win this one together.
Oh yeah, I knocked him out of the sky. That's cool.
That shot will track you.
Careful, Sonic.
Come on. I'm just trying to get closer.
Switch and go after it.
Dude. I swear, it feels like you can't get closer to him when you're in the side view. Yeah, because boosting pushes you to the middle, but it's also how you go faster, so it's a little difficult. There we go. Now we have a ring surplus. Perfect.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
Yeah, much appreciated, Cream and Vector. Thank you. Okay, Scoot.
You're gonna get crushed.
Come here. There we go. It is really funny that they're not even necessarily just punching them. They're literally just brushing up against them, and it's enough to deal damage. Something funny about that. Okay. I don't remember how many hits it needs to knock out. Yeah, great. I got 2 rings. Awesome. Okay, that does so much for me.
Looks like a homing shot.
Where did Classic go when I shot him? Did y'all see that? He went like way off the beaten path. Come here. There we go. Okay, we have a good chunk of rings.
It'll take more than that to defeat us.
I will say the problem is that a lot of the background is yellow. So any of the rings totally blend in.
It'll take more than that.
Which at least in 2D, they're easier to tell. Allah just doesn't do anything. He just like swats at you and just gives you like 1 second of distance. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't care. Can I just switch? No? No, he did switch. Okay, cheater. Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was switching or staying in there. Whatever, I'm catching up fast. I think I've got this.
Careful, Sonic!
This is the other side of the rainbow.
The flow of time will slow down.
Stop it! At least when this happens, it takes less of your rings.
Back to normal now.
Keep dodging or you'll be crushed.
Come here! Was that it? Last hit? Or was that... Or we still have one left to go? One more. Okay. That thing looks like it's about to blow, right?
We'll end it. Burn! Burn to ashes!
Sonic, come
Don't care!
attack.
And... Game, set, and match. That's it. Look at that! GG's, Sonic Generations beat it in a 1 sitting. Check that. 1 stream. Look at that, gang. Gang-a-lang. I'm putting that on my every game I beat this year list. Check it. Alright, let's roll creds. Let's roll creds. That was awesome. I do love how Sonic end bosses range from giant robots to literal eldritch horrors. Yeah, pretty much.
Time travel.
I think theoretically the Time Eater is actually one of the scariest, just not in practice. Oh, the Chow! They're so cute, even the ones I didn't save.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
How bad? Are you kidding? He was all
I miss the old version of this cutscene where Amy literally sends Knuckles flying into the tree. I don't know why they toned it down.
will be restored. Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
Are you on Twitch too or just doing it on YouTube? I'm always live on both Twitch and YouTube. Sometimes just
It was
Twitch.
great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore.
Always saying this.
Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better.
There's our portal home.
Yeah, the last inconspicuously evil-looking portal, you know, that's definitely safe to travel through. And going back through won't cause any alterations
Sonic,
of the past.
Enjoy your future.
Of course not.
It's gonna be great.
Enjoy your future, it's gonna be great. Remember how that line used to get memed to death of all the bad games, right? But now it feels like it's actually hopeful. Because with this re-release, we got a game so good, it felt like the entire future of Sonic has been righted ever since, you know? What a fun game. I love Sonic Generations so much. Can never complain about replaying it. It's so fun. Yeah, you go, little Sonic at the bottom. Oh, go, go, go! Get it! Ba-da, 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 ba-ba-da-da, bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, bum, bum, bum. Na 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 ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da, ba-ba-da-doo-doo-doo. Maybe it's Nightmare Suit in the Warheart. You're such a rage baiter. I'm always a rage baiter. Man, this series has such good music. It went ba-ba-ba. But yeah, I was gonna sit here through the credits, because, why not? I guess we'll start thinking about who to rate out, because we did finish the game. Na 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 na. Do 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 da da. Yeah, Pink's playing Pokopia. You're probably rating to her after we're done here. Yeah, it makes the most sense to me. But I do want to hang out for the credits first. So if anybody's watching on YouTube, hey, thanks for watching. Thank you for tuning in very much. I appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. As I said earlier, we're always streaming on over on Twitch as well, and we always read out from Twitch. So if you feel encouraged and want to head over there and want to go support one of my friends and make me look better, that's where we'll be doing it from. Just figured I'd let y'all know. Man, I gotta play Sonic Adventure. With that, you know what? Honestly, I've been in such a Sonic mood lately. I own Sonic Adventure on Steam. Didn't they delist it or something, or did they not? I know they delisted a bunch of other, Sega Dreamcast and Saturn games. Because, I mean, I could stream Sonic Adventure. Woo! Oh, yeah. Speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Round, gotta keep moving on. It's what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Just keep on moving ahead. Time for games, can follow my plan instead. Just meaning what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. Make it through. Follow me. I will say, I did karaoke once with some friends. First track I did was Live and Learn. And I hit the last, oh yeah, so high. The mic peaked. You could hear it on the speakers that I somehow managed to peak the karaoke mic. Do you know how hard that is to do? Astoundingly difficult. I love Sonic music though. 3DS had banger themes. Oh, true, for real. We're talking about Boom. Today's Sonic Boom. Nah, this is much better than Sonic Boom. I'm feeling like a Sonic hero. Because what comes up must come down. Now my feet won't touch the ground. See the world turned inside out. A mighty crash without a sound. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny how Sonic Heroes is like, on one hand, it's both the corniest opening in the whole series, right? Because they do the Western cartoon thing where it's like, you know, they say the name of the show a million times, but it's the game. But at the same time, it's like, it's so good. Especially that opening part or whatever. Like a laser beam, my eye on you. It's so good. Wow, I really never thought about this. Oh my god. If you specifically skip Shadow the Hedgehog, mainline Sonic games really did go straight from Heroes to 06. Jesus Christ, I never thought about that. That never crossed my mind. That's twisted. Yeah, because Heroes was what, 2004, 2003? Shadow the Hedgehog was 2005, about when I was born. And then Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 was just after that. Jesus Christ! Does it talk about freaking whiplash, dude? And with how many spin-offs were coming out too? Oh my god, imagine if YouTube, like, was actually a thing you could do as a job then with all these Sonic games coming out. Oh my god, they'd be feasting. Yeah, and then 06 straight into that massive turnaround with Unleashed, right? Like, that's insane, if you think about it. Haven't done karaoke in a bit. I've only done karaoke literally that one time, and then occasionally at parties, but that was the only time I actually genuinely did it. It was awesome. I do love how they show gameplay footage, but it just makes me wish that Like, on the Xbox 360, this was fine, because all these games were available at the time, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, every single game on here was actually available on the Xbox 360 in some capacity. Like, Heroes was backwards compatible. I think the only exception to that was, the adventure games, but those got Xbox Live, ports, right? Outside Nintendo and Sega, what are your favorite games? Halo, Resident Evil, Call of Duty? What the fuck? No! Oh my god, not any of those three. You don't play shooters? What do you play, bro? I indulge in a wide variety of fighting games, like Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, and Street Fighter again. Wow, Sonic Colors. Honestly, I'm glad that I've started playing a bunch of short games. I need to play more short games, because my list of games for this year is so sad. It's really, January was Riftbound, the League of Legends card game, because a friend got it to play with me. Digimon Story Time Stranger, which was really last year. I basically finished at the start of the year with like 2 streams. Mario Odyssey. February was only Donkey Kong on the NES. March was Wii Play and Sonic Colors. April was only Skylander Superchargers. Like, that's depressing. I love the little happy birthday. If y'all don't know, the happy birthday was from a fan event at the start of the year. When they announced the game and stuff, they had the entire crowd cheer, you know, happy birthday, Sonic, and they used it in the game. Like, that is so cool.
You saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
Yeah, I love how they're just, like, in the void.
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here!
Master Rage Vader.
This was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that. Do we ever win?
I mean, you had both Gens and All-Stars transformed in 1 year. Really? Was All-Stars transformed in the same year? Oh my god.
That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Yeah, knowing my fucking game design professors. Jesus. Yep, game clear. Yeah, 2012, I think. It's been a minute. It's so peak. It's so peak. What a good game. What a jolly fun video game. Well, I can finally say that I did beat this on the PlayStation copy I got of this game a year ago. So I'll have to do it on Steam eventually. Oh god, not Overwatch. Oh god, I installed that game for like a week. And then uninstalled it. I don't know why it's still on my PlayStation feed. That's scary, dude. Yeah, we already played Shadow Generations a while ago. Okay, hold up, folks. I'm gonna get up and stretch it, and then we're probably gonna go read out on Twitch, methinks. Ugh. But yeah, like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, you can head over to Twitch to stick around for the raid. But if not, make sure to subscribe and follow and all that. I think next time I'm gonna go live is no sooner than Tuesday. I've got plans for Monday, but and all this weekend because I gotta be with my family. We play you in the War and the Boys again. I mentioned this earlier in the stream already. Don't ask me. That's up to Noir's stuff. Really, don't ask him either. All right. Wait, what does triangle for extras mean? Manual. Aw, it gives you a QR code. Yo, free manual for anyone who wants to scan the QR code right now. All right. Let's get shop all closed up. Unless you guys want to play Fortnite for some reason. Nah, I'm tired. I'm ready to. I've already streamed for 4 hours today. I'm feeling wrapped up. No, is Pink wrapping up? No, she's raiding out. Shoot. That was my easy out. Crud. And we'll go raid Brassica instead. Yeah, because Pink's raiding out right now. What in the ultra kill is she doing? Okay, whatever. I already hopped on Brassica's stream earlier to mess with her, so we're just going to go right on to Brassica and I'm going to wrap up. I already did my like and subscribe spiel. I already did all my ending stuff, so we're going to head out. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you all for watching. When you head over to Brassica VT on Twitch, make sure to use Mystic Raiden on the way out. I'm gonna go catch some Z's. I've got stuff to do. Specifically, use Freak Stick, please. I would greatly appreciate that. There we go. I'm gonna go send out the raid. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in to this little stream. I'll be live again Tuesday, probably. All right, everybody. Goodbye.